Everybody, this is Don with Sonoran Tarot, and with me is Angie Lewis, A5Says. Hey,
Hi,
Angie.
how are you this week?
Good to see you. Good to see you this week. How is your week going so far?
It's going pretty fast. Like work has been keeping me busy, like super, super busy. So the days are just flying by for the work schedule. And then when I get off, I just kind of lay around. I haven't been walking much. I haven't gotten back into it since I hurt my side, but I'm trying to get back on track with my walking. But other than that, it's been a good week. I love the heat, so I'm not mad at that at all. Hurt my side,
How is the side
but
coming? Is
trying
it
to get on
healing?
track with my walking. It is doing a lot better. So my friend told me to put pure aloe on it, which I did. She was like, "It'll be fine. It won't burn." It burned like the Dickens. Like it hurt. Like I felt like I was sizzling. Um,
Oh, that's not good. That's
but
not
it
good.
did work pretty good. So all of it is kind of smoothing over and getting a new skin, and so it doesn't hurt as bad as it normally does.
That's
Um,
good. And hello, Stephanie. Welcome in as well. Afia and Joanna, Jojo, and Linda. Uh, it's Angel Eyes. And hello, and Parul. Good. Hey, Parul. I haven't seen you in a week or two. It's good to see you back too. Hello, everybody. Welcome in. Welcome in. This is again Don and Angie, and we're going to do some readings tonight.
Hello.
Angie, Angie was talking about her. Mystic Rain. Hello, Mystic. Good to see you back in as well.
I don't see Facebook, so I don't know.
Yeah, I don't. No, Facebook is here. Afia Pascal is there, and it was
Oh
like
yeah, I
explaining
see
what it is.
yours. Okay, yep, yep, yep. So maybe mine just didn't.
Yes. And hello, Brenda. Nice to see you. Yeah, I don't. Yeah, there. But no, it shows a paired under Facebook, so you should be paired
Oh
under my
yeah,
little
there it
screen.
is. We're live. Hey,
Yeah.
technology is our friend after being so unkind the last couple weeks.
Absolutely. Hello says my two favorite readers. I like that. I'll take it. I'll
Oh,
take
who
that.
said that? I like
Um,
that.
hello, whoa.
Oh, okay.
Linda says it's. I miss you guys. Felt like a long week. I'll tell you what. This week to me, I have been busier than I have been in a long time. The last 2 weeks have been crazy. So I was like, yesterday. I mean, I worked all day long and a lot of computer paperwork stuff, and it was just crazy. Hello, Pam, Miss Sugarland, Texas. Good to see you. Sonia, good to see you as well. Anyway, so yeah, it was a busy, crazy week, and I just kept pushing through. And man, it goes by quick when you do that. Imelda, hello. Thank you so much for the gift certificate. Oh, you're welcome, Jojo. Absolutely. And creating balance um, popped in to the clinic on Sunday
Oh
along with Angie.
yes, I
Yeah, it was good
saw
to see
her.
her.
I didn't get to speak to her very long, but I did see her as I was coming in
Yeah.
late to sit in my chair.
Wait a
So
minute.
late.
I'm gonna act surprised that you were late. I'm gonna act surprised.
The bad thing is I had been up since like 6 a.m. and just laid there.
Is that right?
Yeah.
Hey, Patty, welcome in, welcome in. Yeah, we for those of you who don't know, the first Sunday of every month, a local woman here has a free clinic where she and some of her colleagues do free energy healings, and it's donation based. If you want to donate, you can. If you don't, it's okay. But it's mostly just to make sure people who may not have means have opportunity, and for those people who do have means, that's good too. But you can get free healing, free energy healings. You can get free Reiki healings, whatever, depending on the healer themselves and what they use. And you can also get free readings. And so Angie and I will often be two of the readers that they have on that evening. I mean that morning. And we do usually psychic readings and sometimes tarot readings. But I felt so bad because there was one woman that waited there, and they asked her, she'd already had one reading, and she's like, "No, I want to wait because I'm getting the vibe for him." And she was pointing to me, and she wanted me to have her read for her. So she had the vibe, poor woman, for me to read for her, and she sat down. Nothing was making sense. And I was like, I said, "What was this?" And like, oh, and finally, I'm like, you know what? This is, I don't know what to tell you. It's just not there. I did not connect with this woman, and it only happened 2 or 3 times. But man, and I felt so terrible because she'd waited specifically for reading for me or with me, and I was like, unfortunately, this kind of happens, and I can't do much about it, but I'd rather tell you the truth that I can't read you than give you a line of BS and make you feel bad or good.
Okay. So there's a lady who normally comes to our class, and so she
Mhm.
hadn't been there a while, and I ended up reading her, and I didn't even realize until like halfway through who she was. And so
Uh-huh.
I'm reading her, blah blah blah. And she's like this, and this, and she's like, oh, this. I was like, you're a reader, so I made her read me, and she read me.
Was it good?
Like right then and there. She did good. She was right on point. She hit on like three or four different things. And I was like, see, you just need confidence, because that's what they were saying. She needed more confidence in what she was doing. Like she was trying to go to all these classes to learn. Like she was like, oh, I was about to go pay $15,000 tuition for this spiritual, blah, blah, blah. And I was like, no. So I was like, just read me. That's what they're saying. Then I gave her my card. And I was like, well, call me. And I told her we are online a lot. And I was like, you just are not really paying attention. And so when she read me, she was like, you know what? I do have a different outlook on it. And so that was the highlight of my evening. The rest of the people were just regular.
Yeah. I had let's say I think it was the second reading I had. I actually had two people come in. And I meant to do a tarot reading, and quickly it was like, no, 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 this is going to be psychic. And so I went to psychic, and before I know it, two people came in as a medium. And I'm like, do you know this person? And then as I'm talking about this one, another one comes in, and I'm thinking, what is this? All of a sudden, I'm getting two at a time. It's like the other day. Remember when we were on here, and the two ladies came through, or was that Thursday morning? Two ladies came through.
They're fighting to get to you, Don.
I know. And I was like, wait a minute. And then before that was the woman and her brother came in or something. Remember, and you're the woman that you were friends with. Remember her father came in and he cut off
Oh
the
yeah.
end. And then, I mean, it's just like all of a sudden I'm getting two at a time. And I'm thinking, okay, one is fine. I'm happy with just one. I don't need the two. But two people came in for this reading too, and I read them and gave her information, and I got specific information, very specific information. So she's like, oh yeah, that's definitely this person, and that's definitely that person, and that's important to me. I want specific information, so where anybody who gets the reading will say, you know what, that's not just something you can create and make me feel good. This is very specific to the individual. So,
Um, one of my readings, John Travolta came in where he was on that one show, and he was in that pose like this.
right
And so
there.
I described that to her, and I was like, are you trying to do yoga or something? She was like, yeah, I do a Kundalini yoga, blah 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 class. And I was
What?
like, oh, and they showed it to me as John Travolta, and I didn't think she would get it. But we figured out that it was yoga.
And John Travolta and Kundalini energy. That makes sense because he is a handsome man. Was, is, will always be.
It was weird to me, and I was just like, oh, okay. But it was nice, and she's a person who doesn't like technology, so every suggestion I gave her about advertising online, she was like, no. And I was like, well, I'm sure you'll figure it out, because I'm not gonna argue.
I've had a few of those. Yep. No matter what you say, it doesn't register.
Last night, I went to sleep watching The Golden Girls, and I must have awakened sometime during the middle of the night, and Frasier was on, and I dreamed that I moved to Seattle. Like it doesn't take much to influence my dreams. I'll wake up and be like, "Oh my gosh, I'm in a police chase," and it'll be the news just seeping right on into my dream.
So with Golden Girls, was it the one where the guy was a priest?
No, it was I. Wait a minute, are you asking me if that's what I was watching?
The Golden Girls episode you're watching, is that the one where Blanche
No, it wasn't that one. Like,
became
okay,
the guy
so
as a
it
priest?
comes on like 4 or 5 of them in a row, and one of the
Okay.
ones was when they thought Sophia burned down the nursing home.
Uh-huh.
And that was the last one I kind of dozed off on, and when I woke up, it was some episode of Frasier. So I guess that's why I thought I was living in Seattle, and I was so sad. Like I was severely sad, and I just kept saying it's a 2 hour time difference, and I was calling my friend in Michigan to tell them it was a 2 hour time difference now. And I was just crying, like literally just crying because I lived in Seattle, Washington. I was so upset.
Well, that was an interesting dream, that's for sure. Good morning, Gwen. Good to
No
meet
offense to anybody who lives in Seattle.
you. Exactly. Just half the world now pissed at you.
How
Oh
dare
well.
you not like all the wet rain? I'm sorry.
I know they say you live in Arizona and you're going to complain.
Listen, I love the heat. It doesn't bother me at all. I went outside today like, oh yeah.
Well, 9 months out of the year we have it amazingly well here, so we are a bit spoiled in that regard. You know, the 3 months that are hard, they're not so bad. You live inside, and that's it.
Hello,
So
beautiful Sagittarius. And I do believe that's fair, right? Hi, Gwyneth.
yes. Mhm.
Hi, Angela.
So Kina, who do we have up first? Who's first on the list? Let me look here and see if I can see.
Kina
Greetings to
hasn't
all.
posted anybody. Oh, she told me to tell y'all. Make sure you tell her whether you're specific or general. And if you're going to put specific, write the question. Don't just write the word specific. Type out the question. Be patient with her. She'll let you know if you're on the list, and she'll let you know, and then we'll let you know, like, if you're coming up next or whatever, like that. And so, I think that's it. Is that it, Don? Is there anything else?
Yep, and be patient and work and be understanding with Kina because it's a very difficult job. Believe me, it's not easy.
Six platforms. Six.
Yes, 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 yes. Actually, one, two, three, four, seven now.
Oh, seven. Oh my
Heck
gosh.
yeah, jeezy whiz.
All
Crazy,
right,
crazy, crazy.
Kina. I'm gonna
So
buy you a cookie.
greetings to all. I would like to be added to the list for general reading. That's Stephanie McCrary Anderson. All right, Stephanie. Let's see. I'm gonna play with my cards a little bit.
Immediately when I asked what information do you have for Stephanie, they said tell her to remember her dream, and then they showed me a black and white dream. So there seems like there's decisions that you need to. When I see stuff in black and white, that means there are decisions that you need to make. Depending on how you make your decisions, that's how it'll color in the future for you. So you must be at a fork in a road where you have to make a decision. And they're saying, remember the dream, either an actual dream that you had while you were sleeping or the dream of something that you wanted to do. It seems like it's a dream of something you want to do or career wise, because I hear career, but it is in black and white. So there's decisions that you need to make. And now they're showing me the Two of Coins, which is the balancing of the resources. So the resource that must be limited to you is time. They're saying that time is the resource that you're unable to balance, and you're trying to find ways to just have a steady chunk of time to do what you want to do. Is how they're showing it to me, because they're showing me segments on a timeline, but you're not. You're like kind of going this way and then that way and then this way and then that way. So you can't really find a long stretch of time to do what you want to do. So they're saying you're going to have to make some decisions in order to decide how you go further. Because I guess you could take one road and do this, one road and do this, and then you could take this road and you can kind of do a mixture of both of them. That's how they're showing it to me. That's it, Don.
Okay. Page
Hi,
of Cups.
LMT. Oh, go ahead.
Page of Cups. Page of Cups. Love that. News is coming in. It's going to change. Give like a change of feeling, a change of emotion, a change. Something's happening. So the news is going to come in and help you change your way of thinking. Now, what are we thinking about? Um, Interesting. Stephanie, are you in a situation where you know you need to take control of something that you've been kind of leaving you on autopilot, and that you're just kind of hoping that it'll resolve itself, or you're kind of hoping that maybe what do you call it? Fate will step in, because this is that card of you taking control. This is the card of taking control of your situation, moving the ball down the field, owning the situation, and again, control, control, control. That's the key. So right now I'm seeing that news is coming in that's going to help you to take control. But I mean, the news is going to come in. It's good news, but you need to take control. You need to move, you have to be in charge. You have to be moving this along. You can't leave it up to fate. You can't leave it up to somebody else. It's going to take some planning, so you're going to have to sit down and do some planning about whatever this is. The planning is going to get Page of Swords. I'm liking that. Again, it's a new way of thinking, because again, I'm getting the feeling like you've kind of laid back and not taking control, laid back and kind of again letting life kind of dictate to you. And again, this is not going to be what's going to resolve your situation here. So again, take control of the situation. It's going to move. It's going to be a good. Yeah, you're bringing closure to something. So again, this is something that's going to help you close out a phase of your life, a cycle of your life, a situation, and that's a good thing. You will feel again like you can't make the, you're still going to feel like you can't make the right decision. Like for some reason, you're just kind of stuck in between. But don't let that be the case. Again, you have to take control. If you're juggling two decisions, make one. Sometimes moving forward, moving is movement. Movement of any kind is moving, and in the sense that it's going to move you forward. And if you have to step back and go a different direction, do it. But again, do not let this itself keep you from moving forward. Okay, look at this another page. I'm telling you, lots of news coming in. So this situation, whatever it is, this news is going to help you in so many ways. It's going to help you financially. It's going to help you. Is there another job opportunity? Are you leaving a job? Are you looking at a new job? Because I'm telling you, with this news, this is news of a potential new thing that you've been planning, which tells me potentially a job. You're taking control of the situation. You're going to have two offers. And again, you're bringing me into a job. Are you looking at leaving? Are you looking at changing jobs? Because that's kind of what I'm seeing here. Does that make sense to you, Stephanie?
I see a yes. I see, okay, that's what my principal, and I see a I hope so. So you asked multiple questions, so I think she's answering all of your questions.
That's my fault. That's what I get for asking questions. The most important question right now, Stephanie, is, hey, hello, divinely guided. Nice to see you, Stephanie. Are you looking for a job? Are you considering changing jobs? Because again, that's what I'm seeing here. That's what I'm seeing here. Is the news is that again the end of one job, the news of a new opportunity and some planning involved with that opportunity, and again, you taking control, making the choice, feeling like you don't know which way to go, but most importantly, you're juggling the situation. You do know what you need to do, and move on. One point as always. I guess that's a yes. So,
Yes. I
okay,
think
super.
there has been some issue with like kind of with her regular job at one school, and then also
Mhm.
with doing her at home work from home thing. She says
I,
she wants to transfer to another school. I thought last time we read, we did say that there was something coming with another school, like an opportunity that was coming because we saw
yep.
her leaving.
Well, we saw you remember me, Angie. I cannot remember Jack. So again, when the reading comes or when the information comes, it usually goes the other way. So you are my what do you call it? My muse. You help me in that regard. All I know is that I saw an opportunity, a new job, and again, you making a choice. It may be between two different opportunities, by the way. Again, that's what the juggling is about. Go with, and when the situation is there, go with the best package. That's what when you're juggling the two of Pentacles specifically, that you're juggling two opportunities or more, but go with the best package. Do not go with the best income. Income is it's more than income. Look at the best package. Who has the best insurance? Who has the best time off and paid leave and whatever. Make sure that you understand the full deal, because that's where you need to go. Not just with the most money. The most money is not going to be your answer. That's what the cards are saying. So that's what I see, Stephanie. Hope that helped you.
And you pulled the exact card that I saw, that two of coins, that juggling.
Is that right?
Yep.
Oh, we saw that coin on Thursday, but it was for something different. I don't know if you saw it Thursday morning. We were talking about cookies in the cookie jar and the
Oh
juggling.
yeah, I remember. I said, "Oh, it's getting risque on here today."
I know. I told myself I need to get some pearls so I can clutch the pearls. I was like, wait a minute, where are we going? I was just as bad. I couldn't help myself. But it was the door was open. I just had to go through it. You know me. I can't just like.
That makes it fun and lively. They never know what they're gonna get. Is it gonna be a
You never
sexual
know.
fantasy day, or is it just gonna be a straight? Nope. Yes. Yes. No.
Absolutely. Next is Afia Pascal, and I love the name Pascal. We actually had a German what do you call it, transfer student? No, not transfer student, but they come in, they spend time.
International. I know what you're talking about. Yeah, I know.
Okay, yeah, and he was from Germany, and so he came over and he stayed
Foreign
with us.
exchange. Foreign
For
exchange
exchange.
student.
Yes,
There
yes.
you go.
And his name was Pascal, and I love that name, and he was such a cool kid, so they kind of fit him very well, Mr. Pascal. The computer language though, hated it. Pascal is such a difficult computer language. It
Look,
is
as
all
soon as
math.
you said it, I had a flashback, and I saw that black book, that the paperback black book from school. I just had a flashback, like real fast. Just woo!
PTSD, was it PTSD
Oh
there?
my
Yeah.
goodness, it was PTSD. That book beat me to death, and I just was like, you know what, you win. Woo!
For those folks who are trying to figure out what we're talking about, at one point there was three computer program languages, and it was BASIC, and then it was COBOL, and then Pascal. And Pascal was the mathematical language, and so it was very mathematically based. And COBOL was more direct language, and then BASIC was very, very basic. And so those are the three languages. Usually COBOL was business, and Pascal was used for scientific purposes. And that was a nightmare to program in Pascal. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Yeah,
It was unkind to the young mind that didn't sleep a lot.
exactly. Especially when you look at the grade and you're like, damn, this is too much work for a B. Like, what? Next in line again, Alfia Pascal. And is Alfia, are you female or male? I'm guessing that you're female. I'm getting the energy female. Is that case?
I'm getting a female too. I'm getting like flowers, white flowers everywhere.
The voice, it's stuck on flowers. I went, flowers.
That was me throwing my voice. I'm a person of many talents.
There you go. Oh my goodness.
Let's see. I get a lot of flowers, and they're like, they start off as a small little bouquet, and then they get bigger, 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 and it's all white flowers with a little yellow center. I hear the word wedding. Are you going to a wedding or wanting to get married? Like, they're showing me the flowers, and they're making them seem like they're being thrown out like that. And then I hear wedding, wedding, wedding. So are you going to attend a wedding? I feel like you're going to attend a wedding and you're going to meet someone there, or you're getting married. Like, there's a wedding definitely that I'm getting the sense of that you're going to. You're either going to or going to be married. But I get the sense of a wedding. I don't feel like it's a want to, like you're desiring it so bad that you're giving me this image. They just keep showing me the flowers spreading out. And I keep hearing wedding, wedding, wedding in the background. But I feel like you're going to meet someone at the wedding, like you're going to turn around and then there's going to be someone back, like in a chair, because they're showing me all the little white folding chairs also. And then either this person, like you're getting up and they move the chair out of your way, or you're sitting down and they move the chair out of your way. But I do see so I'm assuming you're attending as a guest, and this person is helping you sit down, and then you two start talking. So that's what they're showing. You said you're not going to a wedding, but maybe it's coming up and it hasn't been announced yet, but I see you attending a wedding. She says she does want to get married. No, you're a guest at this wedding. They clearly showed me you in a really pretty dress and this person standing behind you. So you're going to meet someone at a wedding. So if you're invited to one, I'm assuming that you should go. But that's it, Don. You can go.
Okay. Afia, have we spoken before? Because for some reason, I'm getting Ghana. Are you the person from Ghana? I'm getting. Is this Ghana? Are you Guyanese? Are you? I'm getting that again, and I don't think it seems familiar to me. So are you that? I don't know. Are you that person? I feel some connection to Ghana with you. Are you here, by the way, Alfia?
She is. She was answered. She says, "I want to get married, but I am single now." That does sound familiar with the lady from Ghana. I don't remember if it's her though.
Me neither.
Oh, she said yes. Oh yeah, because remember we had the same Pascal conversation last time.
Oh, did we? I'm telling you, I was just getting Ghana again. I was getting that feeling of Ghana again, and it's like, and you are very, very strongly rooted in your faith. Your faith is extremely important to you, and I'm getting you sitting there, like just kind of like quiet and contemplative prayer. You often pray. You pray often. You are very you're very much into organized religion or into religion itself or whatever. The point is I can see you. You definitely are someone who goes to yourself. You're someone who will meditate. Someone who will have prayer. Who will find time to connect. And I think that's wonderful. I'm also getting a Connecticut connection. Are you are you have you moved to Connecticut? Have you is there something in Connecticut? So I'm getting a Connecticut connection with you, and I don't know where that's from. I'm trying to figure out why they're showing me Connecticut, why they're connecting me to Connecticut. Is there a Connecticut connection? Can you just say yes or no, and maybe I can figure it out from there? Because I'm getting a strong Connecticut. Are you looking at traveling to Connecticut? Have you moved to Connecticut? Are you thinking about moving? And Connecticut may be a choice. I'm getting something about Connecticut very strong. Is there's a person in Connecticut? Do 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 do. Do 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 do.
She hasn't responded to that yet. Oh, I go to Connecticut often.
Okay, because I was getting Connecticut for some reason. Yeah, there's this great little town in Connecticut just across the New York border that I go to, that I've been to, and it's just the greatest, quaintest little town, and I wish I could remember it. But while we were there, we went to Kennebunkport and so forth. It's just a beautiful place, and for some reason, I was getting that for you. I was getting connected. So there must be, when you go there, I'm getting the sense that as you travel to Connecticut, you find there's happiness that you get from doing that, or a joy or a peace. Are you looking, and that's what I'm guessing is, if you're not looking at planning, if you haven't planned it already, I'm getting the sense that you're going to Connecticut again. There is a trip coming up to Connecticut. Now, it took me a long way to get there. I'm sorry. But I'm sensing you're going to Connecticut again for a trip. And I think that there's something very restorative in doing that, something very healthy, something very, I don't know, I just get this feeling of peace and tranquility. While you're there, make sure that you get to the ocean. Make sure that you, or I'll do a Baltimore ocean, get to the ocean, go to the ocean. So go to the ocean and make sure you touch your feet in the water. Make sure, I'm getting this feeling you need to cleanse your feet with your body and soul. So make sure you get to the water. Make sure you get that water on you. There's a purification feeling I'm getting. There's a need for that, a grounding and a feeling of like insulating. And water's not an insulator. Water will, if you put electricity in water, it'll carry it. So I don't know what I'm saying, but there's something about it. It's a healing process. So if you go, when you go, not if, you will go. And when you go, make sure that you get to go to the ocean and connect to the water. Make sure that water gets on you. Make sure it's on your feet, it's on your hands. Make sure you put it on your forehead. I'm really feeling there's a need for that, like a cleansing, like a spiritual cleansing. And there's like a procedure, a ritual with that. So that's what I'm getting. So make sure you do that, okay? Hope that helped you. Not much more, unfortunately, to give to you. That's what I'm getting. But that's pretty good, I think. So with that said, Alfia, hopefully it helped you. Let's move on to number 3.
Number 3 should be at the bottom. Kina had a misstep. So who we have as number 3, it's not. Go all the way down, and it says it should be Peru.
Peru. Okay. Mm-hmm. There's a little teeny bug flying right in my face, and it drives me crazy. So if you see me swiping, that's because I'm trying to get that little teeny bug. You know the ones that when you sweep your hand, they go through the fingers? Drives you crazy?
All bugs drive me crazy. It doesn't matter. There was a fly in the house, and I almost wanted to leave.
Well, that's like the gnat that does that noise. You can't see it.
Oh, she said she was feeling the need to go to the ocean and cleanse.
There you go. So I'm saying get her done. Get her done. And next again is parole. Parole, specific question. When will my health be fully recovered? And what is the message of the Supreme Soul God for me?
His question isn't up. Alfia's is still up.
Oh, I am sorry. I even did the clicky thing, but it didn't click. My bad. I wonder what you're looking at. I was like, what did I do wrong? Huh? What?
When will my health be recovered?
You notice how my beard is really growing out? I just noticed that. I was like, man, this looks pretty good. It looks kind of good.
It's pretty full, and your hair looks like you just got a nice little haircut.
A few weeks ago. Yeah. About 2 weeks ago, I think it was. While I was in Houston. Ho, ho, ho. It's like you can here.
When will your health be better?
Hello, John Whelan. Nice to see you. Thanks for joining us.
So when I asked when will your health be fully recovered, they just showed me like a bright golden light. But when I asked what is the supreme message, what is the message from the Supreme Soul God for you, it said to enjoy the rest. You don't seem like a person who likes to just lay down. God knows I know that. But it doesn't seem like you really like to rest or just take time for yourself. So the message that I'm getting is to enjoy your rest, enjoy that time. Like I see you maybe laying on a couch or in a bed with from whatever the issue is, and you're restless. You really want to get out. You want to be doing stuff. You're looking around the house. I could be doing this. I could be doing this. I could be doing this. When what they really want you to do is just rest. Just rest. That's all I can say. And either do it or they'll make you do it. And that's all I get, Don.
That's what a friend of hers was telling me this weekend. She was telling me that she has a broken ankle. She fell off the horse, whatever, or come down off the horse, whatever. And she was telling me that her spirit guides are telling her she needs to take a break. She needs to slow it down. She needs to take a break. And she didn't listen. So they said, okay, we're going to give you a break. And they gave her the wrong kind of break. It's like, damn, I didn't need that message. So she told me she really does believe that it was them telling her she needed to stop and just kind of, chill for a little while to get back to whatever that is.
Yeah, she and I talked about it at the clinic too, and we were both saying when we don't listen, when they say lay down, sit down, we'll make us sit down. And it's usually some way that is like injurious, like sit down. So
exactly. Neha, welcome in. Angela, welcome in. And Angela says, go to the ocean, funny Don. I can picture a heavy East Coast accent as you struggle saying that. Yes. I'm originally from Baltimore, but for some reason I never picked up the whole accent. But my youngest sister has it so strong, and so it's like, are you from the same family? But yeah, we are. We grew up together. But she has all that. Hon, we're going to the ocean, hon, and I'm like, who says that? But that's her, and it fits her, and it works for her. But for me, it's like I don't say hon, and I don't say going, and I don't say ocean. I don't wash my clothes in the zinc. Welcome in, John. Hello. Tony, welcome in. Creating Balance. Nice to see you. We were talking about your earlier Creating Balance before you slipped in there. We were talking about how we saw you this weekend at the clinic, and it was nice to see you. Good to see you.
Hi, naturally divine goddess.
Yes, and actually, when Creating Balance came in, I introduced her to Brittany because I thought that Brittany would be a good reader for her. And so I told her before she leaves, she should.
What's Brittany?
Brittany, she has really short hair. And
the lady that you were talking to just before. Okay. Oh, you know what? I didn't know that was her name. Okay, yeah.
Yeah, that Brittany. So Brittany's good. She's good. She's spooky good though. She's spooky good. Whew. Man, and she gets some heavy stuff. I mean, she's drawn to heavy stuff, but then she's an ordained minister, so I think it comes with territory. I don't know. So, with that said, Peru. I'm sorry, Peru. I'm off on all kinds of topics. I'm not even doing my job. Lord, fire me now. My health be fully recovered. Yes, you will be recovered. You will get there, but you have to let it take its course. You cannot speed it. Creating Balance says Brittany was great, very healing. I agree 100%. The message about the Supreme Gods. What's the message of Supreme Soul God for me?
They just told me to tell him to rest. That was it. Like, I don't know if you thought you were going to get a profound message that said go to the light or go to the Tibetan Sea or something. I don't know. But all I got was rest. And sometimes it's just as simple as that. And sometimes we just don't want to hear that. Like, I feel like it's a time for you to kind of get your thoughts in order because you were really, really overworking your, like they're showing me swords, but in that way that you were overthinking. You were overly logical, like this, and this. And so you were doing a lot. But what I'm getting is just enjoy the rest. As far as the healing, like Don said, yes, you will get better. They don't give me a time frame, but you will get better. I don't see anything that says that you're going to get worse.
And again, the message from Supreme Soul is, I don't know. I don't get anything. I'm sorry. Not today. Not today. But maybe next time. So with that said, let's move it on to the next one. Who is number 3? What is that? What is that? What does that sound? The Price is Right.
Let's make a deal. Who? Price is Right. I would say let's make a deal.
Who is the next contestant on The Price is Right? And then they say, come on down. Sonia Sandoval. And Sonia Sandoval is a specific question. Um, when will I get a job?
As
Got
soon
time
as
to
I
pay?
read that, I heard April. I saw the word April, so I do believe it's coming this month. I don't know that how much you've been applying, but I do see it seems like they're showing me like maybe you do it through an app, and so you just have to click, 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 and I just see resumes going out, but they're going out like on the like they're showing me like you would show a spider web. So a spider web for me is the World Wide Web. So I'm assuming that you've been applying online to different jobs and you've been waiting, waiting, waiting. I heard April immediately when I read your question, and then I saw the word April. Second quarter, new start with the spring starting. So that's what I'm getting as far as when will you get a job.
What did I do? Oh, hit something
Oh, it's
wrong.
fine.
Okay. um, Sonia, are you like transitioning with careers? Because I'm getting the feeling like this job is going to be different than the last job you had. So I don't get the feeling like they're the same. Are you looking at doing something different? Because that's kind of what I'm getting. The thing that I'm getting is that um, some, is it marketing? Is it something with marketing or something with customer service? Something with interacting with people? Because I'm getting that.
She said
It's not.
she just finished school.
Uh-huh. Yeah, and but I'm getting something like again, it's communicate. It's not. I'm not sure. It's not sales necessarily. It's more like again, kind of like a marketing and networking. You know,
Sonia, are you saying yes to the marketing?
Gerda says, "How's my Scorpion man feeling about me?"
That's what I was reading. It's like, oh.
It's like you
She
don't want to
said
know.
customer success.
Is he a player or no? I'm like, you don't even want to know. Okay.
Don, you completely read my mind because I was reading that like,
I saw that too. It's like it was calling out to me. It's like you don't want to know. You don't want. Be careful of the question you ask because you don't want the answer. Maybe. Oh Lord, this is a strange night. All right. Hey, and my cup
I
is
like
looking
funny
better.
energy. I'll go with that. I'll go with the funny energy. I am actually using Keena's glass A5Says, the one that she.
Oh, nice, nice. Is that white wine? Is that
The
vodka?
world will never know.
Mine's Costco Italian water. I love it. The sparkling water. You know. Mm.
Just plain old purified water.
Yeah, yeah. That bottle's been sitting there empty. It's the bottle beside that one that I'm worried about.
The world may never know.
You never know. And now that I'm totally off topic, I'm getting fired here. Sonia, yes, Sonia, the backpack head job. Yes, I see something coming through. I do see that there is something that they're going to be requiring of you. So don't be surprised that you're going to be asked for something more, some more information or something. You have to submit a piece of paper or something. There's something that's not complete, but it's coming, and you're going to get it. And just wait for it. The one thing I would suggest, though, Sonia, is do not be too eager because I'm getting the sense that there are more than one. There is more than one. There are. I don't know. Forget the English.
There
Anyway,
are multiple.
yes, there are multiple. Love it, love it, love it. There are multiple opportunities, but they're going to be like boom, boom, boom. And if you're the first one isn't going to be quite what you'd anticipated or what you hoped for, but you're going to feel a little under pressure. Don't fall for the pressure. Don't fall for the pressure. If you don't want the job, don't take it. If it doesn't fit the boxes, don't do it. There is the job that's going to be right for you. It is there. Be patient, and you will find it, and it's right around the corner. So just keep
Yeah,
putting it
as
out
you
there.
were saying that, Don, I got a really anxious energy. Like, when is it coming? When is it coming? When is it coming? And when you said relax, it was kind of like, just kind of look at all the facts of everything, weigh all the pros and cons before you decide. But a job is coming, and I do think it'll be before the month is over.
yeah, absolutely, yeah. And again, it was feeling like there's, a little bit of, not desperation, but a little bit of anxiety. And so it's
Hmm.
like, you need to take whatever comes. Well, believe me, don't take whatever comes, because that's not the answer. Take the job that suits you. And it's easier to say that when I'm sitting here, but at the same time, you do want to make sure that you make the right choice. You really do. So, with that said, hope it helped you. And next in line is Imelda. Imelda Marcos. No, just kidding. Imelda, where's the shoes? Do you have some shoes,
I
Imelda?
did think that, and I was going to look to make sure that was the real name. Like, really, that's the name? I like that.
So, excellent. Yeah.
General.
So Imelda, and how do you say that? Bailey? Bailey, right? I guess you would say that Bailey, right?
I'll go with
Interesting.
that.
Okay. Imelda Bailey, general reading. What you got there, Angie? Anything?
Um, One second. Parole is asking me what the meaning of the poster is behind me. It's just one of those tapestries, and it's just a lady with. I just liked it because her hair was all out, and to me, that was her power. So that's all it is. It's just a lady uh just kind of emitting her power. I felt like she felt powerful. I like the colors in it, and I like the design of it. So that's what it is. It's a tapestry. It's fabric.
I love the colors. I think those colors are, and the flow. It just feels like so much energy flowing. It's wonderful.
That's why I liked it because it just felt like she was just sending her energy out everywhere.
But I feel like that when you sit like right there, it's like that's your hair. Your hair is just like, and it's like I love
I like it. That's why I always try to get it right, just right. Yes.
that. That's why you're always primping and posing over there. Gotta look good in case Oprah's watching, right?
Hello, Oprah. We are here.
Absolutely. So
Imelda. Okay. General. Immediately I heard something about keys, and they showed me like driving up to like a childhood home or old house. Are you about to inherit some property or something? Like I feel like because the house that they showed me was my dad's mom's house, and so we were driving like they sit back off the city, so you have to go down like a well, it's like a 2-lane highway, and then you turn onto a dirt road to their property. So we were coming down to turn onto their property, and then I heard keys, then I saw the property. So I'm assuming that maybe you're inheriting some property, or there's something about a childhood property that is coming to you, um, or and that you need to go there because we were in the car traveling to it. They didn't just show me the property; they showed me traveling to it. Like you have to go to it. Did somebody just pass, or is like I feel like somebody just passed or somebody's going to leave your house or it's a childhood house. Like it really is. They're showing me as a child and they're showing me in my mom's old Park Avenue, that big giant one. She had a big one. And they're showing me like we're driving up to the house there. So I'm wondering if you're going to inherit some property or there's something about a childhood property or somebody just died and left you something. And that's all I get down.
I was getting this image of this older woman. She is shorter than you. She has like light colored hair. Even though even though it's colored, she doesn't really color it gray. She colors it like a blondish thing. It's like a bob, like a bob cut. Um, is she somebody on this side or the other side, Imelda? Does that image ring a bell to you? And is she on this side or the other side? If it is her. Do, 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 do.
Melda, are you still here?
Darling, darlings,
Hi,
darlings.
Terry T.
Yes. And Imelda, are you in England? Or you what's the English British not English? No, I'm sorry. I'm getting British. British. So they're making it clear. So apparently you're not English connection. Scotland, Ireland. Does any of those? She's not here, is she? Damn.
I don't
I,
think so. She's not responding.
oh God, I'm
Guys,
getting.
if you're going to leave, please let us know that you're going to leave and that you're not going to be here for the reading because we, are trying to figure it out and give you all this information. And if you're
Yeah.
just gonna leave, then let us know. We can get the next person.
Yeah, and with her, there's some connection that it's Irish or Scottish, and there's something there. And I'm wondering if that person I was talking about passed or will be passing soon. And maybe that's who the land is that you were talking about, Angie. Maybe that's what that is because it's like a grandmother figure, maybe even a great grandmother. I think it's grandmother though, because Imelda, I'm getting the fact that you're somewhere in your later 30s into your early 40s range. So this could be your grandmother or something. I don't know. I'm just getting this feeling of this woman, and she's beloved by everyone. She kind of looks like you or your mom, either one. It's like she's your yeah, she's your grandmother. Anyway, so sorry, that's it. I can't go any further without some information, so we'll leave it right on
I'm
there.
assuming that maybe the person that's leaving her the house, because the house that we were going to, the childhood house that was my dad's, it was it was like my grandmother lived there, so that may be it. Maybe they're leaving her that, but I do feel like she's gonna get property. So
Okay, Patty the healer is next, and God, I hate cutting the readings off short because I just have so much was coming in, and I was connecting the dots. It's like, don't do that to me. It takes the fun away. I love that. I love when I get a good, strong connection. I just need to figure out what it means. And then it's like, no, don't take my toys away. So Patty's also asking for a general healing, a general reading.
Patty
You
said
are
she drew a
healed.
card for the
Say what?
oh, she said she replied to that. Keena was telling me that she applied to that lady's reading and she wasn't replying, so she was just telling me to go forward.
Okay. Do do.
Okay, so Patty the healer. Oh, Patty said. I thought Patty said she drew a card for the collective. She didn't tell us what it was, or if she did, I may have missed it. I like when you do the Jeopardy music. We have our own sound effects, people.
Absolutely. I'm a built-in sound machine.
So Patty the healer, general. So they show me, like, you know how they have the little lightsabers for, like, and don't get me wrong, don't get me mad if I say wrong, Star Trek or Star Wars or whichever one they had the sabers. And so they show me that, but the saber is coming out of you as light. So it's like you're shining your light, or you're letting people know that you have this ability. So your light is protruding out from you, like it's now shining out, but it's from your belly. So it's so whatever chakra area this would be. So that's the light that's shining out, but it's that you're allowing it, because the way that they're showing it to me now is as a Care Bear, and their Care Bear stare or their bellies don't light up unless they want it to happen. So now you seem to be allowing people to know about your abilities, or you seem to be expanding in some way, but it's going out in multiple ways. And you're okay with that. You seem to be happy because you feel like you're healing people. And so I feel like what they're or let me see, what are they trying to tell me? Because I don't want to just tell you what I think, but what are they specifically trying to tell me about this? Yes. So I keep hearing you're expanding, you're expanding. Continue to grow. Even if you think that you're fumbling, because it says even if you fumble, and they show someone catching the ball but almost dropping it and fumbling, and they hold on to it. So they're saying even if you feel like you're fumbling, continue to go because you are growing and you are doing a good job. And then I hear money. Money is coming, and they're showing me coins. So if you're trying to make money from this, then it's coming. But I don't know how it's, and I heard create a plan, create a purpose and a plan. So if your purpose is healing, what is your plan to do the healing? What are all the different ways that you want to do it? And then figure out how to go about doing it. But there seems to be, with me, multiple avenues that you can take in this healing process. And that's it, done.
Okay. Patty, we're going into the physical health side. I know I'm not a doctor. You know I'm not a doctor. I do have a doctorate, but it's in jurisprudence, which means I'm an attorney, not a physician. So I'm not, what do you call it, diagnosing? And I'm not giving you medical advice. So let's be clear about that. Again, everybody, not diagnosing, not giving medical advice. But I am, as soon as I connected to you, I was feeling my lips feeling very dry and whatever. I'm feeling like dehydrated, or you're having some issues with hydration, and you need to be drinking more water. You need to be taking more water in, because instantly I was like my lip. I'm like, what is this? And I even had to do this because I'm like, I felt like I was getting chapped lips all of a sudden. I'm like, oh no, 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 no. And that comes, of course, with that. It could be sun exposure, but I don't think so because I didn't get the feeling of warmth in my body. I only got the chapped lips, and so for me, I was getting there's a dehydration situation, or again, watch your fluids. Your fluid intake's important. It's getting low, and it's affecting your body. If you're not careful, again, if you don't get do your if again, I'm getting the feeling like if you don't take in the proper amount of water, it's going to what do you call it? Show itself in other things in your health. And so it could, I'm getting equilibrium situation. I'm getting some other things. So again, my biggest thing right for you right now is please make sure you're getting hydrated. Hydrate, hydrate, hydrate. That's what I'm getting. And because it's like, it's not feeling good on my lips right now. And that's usually what it means is hydration. So let's get let's get to let's get to that and make sure that we get some hydration going. That's about what I got. Anything else, Angie, before we head on out?
Nope, that's all I got.
Okay. Then next, of course, is Sahu. Sahu, haven't we asked this question a few times? Okay, I'm gonna just put it up here, but it's like, girl, we need to have a talk. We need to have a talk. It's like, don't keep asking about your man. Go out there and find him. It's like, come on. So you have what it takes. You know that you can find what you're looking for. Coming here and asking isn't going to get you the person you want. It's just going to lay a groundwork to help you understand. But most importantly, get out there and shake the trees. Get out there and find yourself someone. Because I mean, Lord knows every time you come on, you're looking for this man. So with that said, Sahu, again, it's you have control. Take control. Get out there and do it. What do you have, Angie?
Sahu, I actually have absolutely nothing because we have repeatedly said that I have to do some self healing. But I did hear go to the market. Is there something at the market like they're showing me like fresh fruits and breads and stuff? Is there something that you're doing to change your like they're giving me more of a health thing like they're showing you like at a market with a basket and just buying fresh fruits and there's specifically a loaf of bread in there. And you just kind of walking through. So they're showing me you at the market, not through your eyes, but through somebody's eyes that is watching you as you go through the market. So maybe the love of your life is at the market when you're buying fresh
Mhm.
vegetables to improve your health.
Yep. And
But
again,
I don't get
Sahu,
anything specific about you meeting anyone.
yeah. And again, when he comes, he's going to be short. He's going to be a little heavy set. He's going to be very intelligent. He's going to love you dearly. You're going to be the focus of his life. The same image I'm getting, it's like, and I was just told that this is what I've told you before, the same thing. But you got to get out there and
I'm
make it
starting
happen.
to believe that you don't believe us, Sahu. Like you're just like whatever. I'm gonna ask every week, regardless of what they say.
But
Okay,
it's
listen,
in your hands, Sahu. It's in your
my
hands.
people will be like, don't say anything.
It's like, damn. Next in line, Sahu, I hope that helps you. Again, get out there and live life, and you will find that person. I promise you. Live life. Get back into life. Live it to the fullest. And don't live looking for a man. Just live. Live and enjoy. Next, we have Mystic Rain. And Mystic Rain is asking, I would like to know if any transitioned family members and or ancestors guides are near me and how I can connect with them. What you got for her, Angie? How can you help
Uh,
her to understand?
Ironically, I immediately saw her walking next to a horse. So does she have an animal that died or something that she's very connected to? Like maybe okay. So no, that's not her next to the horse. I feel like she was a child on the horse, and the person that was walking next to her, a male, is the person that is walking with her, like in life. So they showed me the horse, then they showed me a little girl on the horse, and then they showed me um someone next to the horse or helping you get on the horse. So maybe that is the loved one that is trying to connect with you. Um, why do you think that there's someone trying to connect to you? Or is that just something you want to know? Like, is there somebody just like following you around and tapping you on the shoulder? Um, and that's just my own question as to why you want to know. Like, is there a clue or is there something that has been telling you that this person's with you? But I get a very strong connection to animals, horses specifically. Horses are healing, they're therapeutic. And I just like it seems like when you get near animals, and specifically horses, because when I say animals, they say horses, you seem to calm down. You seem to get a healing. You seem to get a grounding. Like you like animals is how they're making it seem to me. But I don't get any other transition people that are, I'm not sure of any male that passed. Okay, then I don't know. That's all I got.
Okay. Hey, Mr. Green, are you a tarot reader? Are you, have we talked about this? I don't remember. I can't remember. Are you a tarot reader? Are you into metaphysical? Do you do tarot readings? Do you read for people is my point. Do you read people? Are you here? Do, 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 do. You knew it was coming. Do, do, do.
You know what I found odd? She says she doesn't know of any males that passed, and your whole family, no men have passed. Oh, she said, I guess I wanted to know more so of a guide, how I can connect with them. Just talk to them. Like I think you want us to give you some ritual or something that you need to do to write out to go. I don't have there's no ritual. I literally just talk or journal or write it down. Like whoever I want to talk to, if there's a specific person that you want to talk to, just call them in. She says yes, she do read people, but not often.
Okay. Let me give you one process or one meditation that Tina has used in class for us from time to time, especially when we go into mediumship. Most importantly, if you're looking to cross over, you've got to open your mind and you have to tell yourself you can do it. Because the very first problem I always had was I always told myself I'm not a good medium person. I'm not a good medium. I don't do mediumship. And Angie will tell you. And over and over I kept saying it. And damn, it was like I was wrong because the mediumship kept coming in and it kept hitting me on the head like, are you dumb? I mean, are you not getting the story? We're coming to you. And it's like, and this is medium. And I kept saying, no, I don't get it. And like, but this person came in, but I'm not a medium. It's like, well, yeah, you are. The point is we all are mediums. And so what I would suggest to you is maybe do this process, and that is sit in the chair, make sure it's dimly lit, make sure it's just peaceful around you, no distractions, none. And then sit in the chair, feet planted firmly on the ground, your hands maybe on your knees or on your whatever, but down, it doesn't matter, but not crossed, never crossing your body because you're opening your spirit up. And then you're going to go into a meditation, and you're just going to try to quiet your mind. And quieting the mind can be difficult, but quiet the mind and take the mind down to a nice space. And so you're just going to listen and listen and listen and give yourself 3 to 5 minutes and try to clear your mind and make sure that you're not really communicating with yourself. You're just in peace. You're in that peaceful space. Then if you get to a certain point, eventually, you figure out what 3 minutes is. You'll know it. You'll feel it when it's ready. Then visualize yourself standing in front of an elevator. Hit the button and the elevator will open. Get in the elevator, hit the button to the top floor, let it close, and then visualize the elevator. That's part of this. Visualize what the elevator looks like. Take in consideration of what you see, what's going on. Once you get to the top, you're going to visualize that it opens to a room that is filled with not much. It's very empty, but it's a room that's pleasurable, a room that maybe a room that you feel comfortable in, or maybe it could be a room like your bedroom when you were a child, someplace safe. You want to visualize a safe space. So whatever that space might be, that's the room you're walking into. Once you're there, then you're going to visualize a chair sitting there, and the chair is going to be sitting there facing toward a window, not looking at you, facing toward a window. You're going to notice the chair. You're going to notice the window. You're going to move eventually in front of the chair. You're going to look around, and when you see that chair, and when you get around to it on the other side, you're going to see you sitting in the chair. That's going to be your spirit guide, or it can be someone from the other side. Again, you don't know who it's going to be initially until you get there. Once you see them, have a conversation, talk to them. If it's your spirit guide, ask your spirit guide to help you connect to the medium, help you to connect to those spirits around you. They'll eventually come in and change. That person will be different. And then you will then maybe have the opportunity to then ask the questions and to connect, or to bring somebody else in. You can say, hey, can you bring somebody else in and see what happens? Eventually, before you end, you go back on the elevator, you go back down, and you kind of make sure you close your portals, close your energy down, and make sure by the time you get down, you walk out into a safe white light, and you're good to go. So give that a try. Doesn't mean take a long time, but that will work. That could work. That should work, and it should open up. Now, one of the times I did it, it scared the bejeebies out of me, and Angie knows this for sure. I told her already, is that we do this exercise, and I did this exercise, but while we were, excuse me, while we were preparing for the exercise, this little blonde girl was running around the room. And I'm the only one that saw the little blonde girl, so we know it was in my head, apparently, or it was a spirit. The point is that nobody else was seeing the little blonde girl, but I was seeing her. So when I got on the elevator, she jumped on the elevator with me, and we went up, and it was a very small elevator. It was glass, it was mirrors, and I thought, this is kind of interesting. This seems familiar to me. I was going up to the room. That's what I thought. Once we got to the top, the door opened, and I walked out onto a large patio, a large stoned patio. Not the people stoned, the patio was stoned. Make that clear. Well, I don't know. The people could have been too high. I don't know. But the point is that the patio was stoned. These big stones. And you walk out on the
It
patio.
was a different kind of meditation, Don.
Exactly. Somebody was stoned. Anyway, so we walked out on the patio, and we were in the mountains in southern Germany. And we came around the corner. The little blonde girl was running around, and she was like the little Aryan girl, because when I walked around the corner, there was Hitler, there was Goebbels, there was Heiss. I mean, what's his name? Anyway, there was the hierarchy of the German Nazi regime was there, and I'm like, holy crap! Now I loved the studying of World War II. I moved to Germany for 8 years because I wanted to learn. So that to me resonated, but it resonated in so many more ways, because I'm thinking, why would I be seeing this now? And then a few weeks later, the Ukraine gets invaded, and I'm like, I wondered if that was my premonition. That guess what? We're back to where we started from, because remember, Germany went into Poland, and that started World War II. So anyway, that was my thinking. So sometimes it may take you in places you didn't want to go, or some areas that you didn't want to think about. But when that happened, and I thought, holy crap, everybody else was reporting, oh, I went to this room, and I went to this room. And I'm like, you need to pass me, because I don't want to go into where I was. And I told later about what happened. And sure enough, a few weeks later, and I thought, damn, I think that was my premonition. That was my way of learning that everybody thought this guy wouldn't do it, and he was going to do it. So with that said, let's get next, because that was kind of heavy.
I said, don't scare her, Don. She might think she might go and see Hitler.
Exactly. Yes. If you do, tell him I said hi. We're connected now. We're connected. So let's see. It was weird. It was a crazy experience. I mean, I felt like I was right there, and I was just blown away. And I was like, holy crap, this is so interesting. The feeling was so real, so tangible.
Mystic, do you draw? They're showing me like colored pencils and stuff, like drawing. Like if you lose yourself in your drawing, just the things that are coming into you when you lose yourself, those seem to be things that you're discounting and wondering if it's just your imagination, if it's just your mind going at wonder. But I'm feeling like when you lose yourself in an activity or something that you enjoy, that's when you hear, but you discount what you're hearing, or you're discredited as not being exactly what you're hearing, or why are you hearing that? So I'm thinking that like I feel like you draw, like they're showing me all these different colors, like you draw things. And so it's not anything specific. You may just be doodling, drawing lines, coloring stuff in, but they kind of show me you drawing, and that's when you kind of lose yourself, and when your meditation actually is happening and you're just not recognizing that that's what it is. Because everybody, when they think meditation, they think, oh, I got to sit down, hands folded, I got to get into that mode, and which that does work for a lot of people. But the way that they're showing it to me is that you lose yourself in an activity, and that's how you kind of clear your mind of things, and then you don't trust what you're seeing and hearing. You also said you do readings, but you're not very confident in it. I had to get over that, and what I said was the worst that could happen is somebody tell me no. Like I say, oh, I see you married, and they're like, nope, single as ever. I mean, it's a learning process for me, because I'm learning to interpret what it is that I'm seeing. Like, okay, when I see this, I think this, but is it that all the time? Sometimes it may be something else. Okay, so they're showing me you drawing. She says she does, but she hasn't been motivated. So go back to doing it. Just even they're saying even if it's a short sense of time, 5 minutes, 10 minutes, just a little bit of time here, because it seemed to be something that really relaxed you. And then it wasn't even like it was like you go in with a specific thing that you want to draw. You just kind of get it out and you just kind of do it. So they're saying that you should go ahead and do that. You're receiving at that time. And then whatever you receive, you could kind of write it next to the picture because maybe the picture and the words mean something, like you're drawing something and then you hear balloon. So what does balloons mean to you? And it's all about drawing in all of your clues. Okay, if I hear balloons, I could either think birthday party, I could think that one is gonna pop, I could think of a hot air balloon. It's learning how to take all the clues that you're receiving and make them some and interpret them into something that makes sense to you, or that even makes sense to somebody else that you're reading. So when you draw, just kind of write down what you kind of hear on the side of the page, and then maybe it'll go back. You can leave it and then come back to it, and then you'll see maybe that it has a different meaning when you step away from it. That's it.
Super, super. Next is Gwyneth Price. And Gwyneth is a general reading.
I get an impatient energy, like you want to know, well, when is it going to happen? You said this was going to happen. You said I was going to get good news. It hasn't happened. When is it going to happen? So I get a kind of impatient energy because I don't feel like anything seems to be going drastically wrong in your life. You're just kind of like, well, when, what, well, when. And so the question that they're saying is, why aren't you trusting it? Why aren't you trusting that it's going to happen or that you're going to get this? Oh, okay. They're showing that the longer it takes for the good news to come in, the less you believe in it. Like you're very excited about it when I said it, and then it's kind of like, okay, it's almost the end of the week. When is it going to come? When is it going to come? So I do get a very anxious energy from you. They are again showing me you in an office with cubicles, and you're the new person. You're not the person. This isn't your regular office. They clearly showed me you walking into this office and being introduced to different people. This isn't your permanent new job. This is someplace that you're visiting to do a task or to do some kind of project that they're showing. And so it's just them taking you around and getting to know people and meeting people. And then they kind of show you, like, put your briefcase or bag on the desk, and then you're ready to teach or explain or train or whatever it is that you're there for. But you're ready to be the person at the head of the room and speak. And that's all I'm getting.
Okay. Gwyneth, are you first of all, are you here? And my second
Yes,
question,
because she said LOL. Yeah.
good, good. My second question is, are you connected to Hawaii or California? I can't seem to fix either one. Is it one or the other, or neither? It could be neither too, I guess. But I'm getting connected between like California or Hawaii. Do you have a connection there? I'm getting what does that be?
Both.
Both. Okay, okay. Because I'm getting. So was your family from Hawaii and then you moved to California? Is that the situation I'm getting here? Were you from Hawaii or your family from Hawaii and then you moved to California? That's the next question because I'm getting, again, there's a connection and I think it's that you, yeah, I'm getting, yeah, I'm saying, and I live in California and I'm part of, okay, there you go. Okay. Yeah, I'm getting that feeling. I'm getting that sense. Okay. Yeah, because I can see that. And yeah, okay. And that's interesting because I'm getting the feeling also that you embrace that you've never pushed that away, and that's important because yeah, your granddaughters. You have what, do you have two granddaughters or do you have two daughters? Which is it, daughters or granddaughters? I'm getting two. I'm getting two. Do 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 do. My mom? No, that's not two.
No, she's saying her mom is the connection to Hawaii.
Okay.
I
Okay.
know her. She has one daughter and two granddaughters.
Two granddaughters. Okay, yeah, yeah. Okay, super, super. Two granddaughters. Because I'm getting the two granddaughters. The granddaughters are like right there. They're funny. They're funny. It's interesting. Um, they're very athletic. The granddaughters are athletic. Yes. The granddaughters actually have a lot of your features because as I'm seeing you, Gwyneth, I'm seeing again, you have a pleasant mix of the Hawaiian features, but it's like this you're it's like a like an oval face, oblong face, like this thing, and then the hair, the jet black hair. Um, Interesting. Yeah. But I get your granddaughters are very important to you because again they keep coming. They're what keep popping in, and it's showing me that you definitely when you see them you think there's one of them that is like you, and you're like mini me, and so you're really connected. You're not connected. You're connected to both of them, but there's one of them that you're very strongly connected to. You'd never admit to it, and we should admit it here, I'm guessing as well. But I can't help but tell you because one of them really reminds you of you and part of you is like part of you are like oh gosh not another mini me and that's kind of what I'm getting so it's interesting does that is that the one that plays baseball or plays I'm getting like I'm getting a uniform they're like at a sport is one of them does one of them play a sport like and I'm getting softball baseball something like that is I'm getting that one is that one does that
So
one
the
ring a
yes that she put up, I think, was to yes, one of the granddaughters, closer to. So I don't think she's answered your baseball question yet.
okay. Okay, well, I'm getting some like a baseball feeling from the one from at least one of them, if not both of them, but for one of them specifically. And again, it's interesting, but
Soccer.
soccer.
She
Okay,
said soccer.
okay, and that's yeah. I can't disseminate which one is. Are they both in soccer then? Because I'm getting yeah. It's like that. I'm getting both. So I'm guessing they're both in soccer because I'm feeling they're both are there. So, but it's interesting that one. That granddaughter keeps coming in. There's something about that granddaughter. If I were you, I would probably reach out to her. I would just call her. I'm getting the feeling like she needs to hear from you. There's a feeling like that granddaughter, the one the mini me. I'm getting the feeling she needs to hear from you today, tomorrow. If you could reach out, that would be great. If you could connect with her, that would be great. Oh, and they both played softball. Okay, there you go. Because I was getting the softball, not soccer. So true, love it, love it, love it, love it. Man, when spirit comes in, it comes in, doesn't it? Sometimes it doesn't make it easy, but it comes in. So yeah, if you could, you may want to reach out to the one who's like again much like you, because I think she needs to hear from you. She's just in a there's just something going on with her. There's some kind of, I don't know, funk or some kind of whatever. And I think that she would love to hear from you. And so I'm getting called to have you reach out to her. So maybe tomorrow or something, reach out to her just to say hi. I think she needs to hear from you. That's pretty much what I'm getting, Angie. I'm not getting much else. It's this very strong feeling from this granddaughter that's like she just needs something. She needs a little grandma attention. That's all. So there you go.
And all I got was the about the job. Like she's going to be traveling for her work very soon.
Good, good, good. Super. Hopefully it helps you, Gwyneth. Hopefully, if something else pops in, I'll probably spew it out a little later and confuse everybody. But that was the important thing. Again, it's a little grandmotherly opportunity. I think that's what you need to do. Okay.
A
So with
little
that said,
special visit. Oh, and it's about to be Easter, so maybe you can just pop down
oh,
and
that's right. Oh my gosh, I forgot Easter. Jeez, whiz. Already? Didn't we just have Christmas? It's like what? Okay. Wow, man, that was a nice visual I got there. That was good. It's wonderful. She loves
Grace,
her.
you are on the list. I see your name on the list. Angela, I don't see your name on the list, but Grace, you are on the list. There's maybe one, two, three in front of you. And Angela, I remember you saying hi when you came in, but I don't recall if you said be added to the list. If you just say hi, then Kina doesn't assume that you want to be added to the list. So if you say that you want to be added to the list, she'll add you. Um, yeah, because I see a lot of comments, but I don't see anything that says add me to the list.
So we are with who's next? Who's what is going to happen to love and when? Hello, hello, Brad. Was that Brad or what's his name? Hello, his name. I don't remember.
Oh, yeah, I do see Kina where she said, hi, guys, can I be added to the list? Wondering if you know why I'm having chronic hip pain. So I see that. So, yeah. But it's at about 1825. I don't know if you can see it, Kina. Okay.
So next, yeah, what's going to happen in love and when? From hello, oh, 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 oh. Angie, your face is like a book. It's like I can read it. It's like what?
Because I'm trying, I try, and I even argue like, can y'all give me something good? Can you not like make me seem like the grim reaper of love when these people ask me about love? And I tried, like, um, the card that they're showing me is temperance. They're saying being patient. Like there's other areas of your life that you need to concentrate on. And you're maybe thinking that love will kind of smooth everything else out. Like, oh, if I was in love, then this wouldn't bother me, this wouldn't bother me. Because they're showing me the temperance card where you're just kind of trying to make everything kind of the same, bring the temperatures together so it'll balance out. And so when I see that, that means just be patient. It's coming. You're overly anxious and you're probably making choices in love that are not for your best benefit, but because of a desire to just want to be in some kind of romantic situation. But that's all they're showing me is that temperance card and telling you to be patient. It's coming. But they are clear that there are other things in your life that you need to concentrate on and get in order before you do the love. Like they're not showing me anything specifics, but there seems to be all kinds of things that you are kind of not paying attention to or kind of just putting on the back burner and hoping that love will kind of smooth it all out or give you an umbrella where everything will be okay. And that's all I'm getting.
Okay. Alrighty then. I'm getting Kelly. Kelly, Kelly, Kelly. Do you know a Kelly? Are you having something with a Kelly? What's up with a Kelly? Kelly, Kelly, Kelly. I'm getting a Kelly. Don't be surprised if this Kelly pops up in your life, and this Kelly will be somebody who will probably be a love interest. I'm not certain that it's going to be a forever love interest, but I'm getting Kelly. I'm getting Kelly will be there. And interesting. That's the news. It's coming. And you're going to celebrate. That's Miss Kelly. Miss Kelly popping up out there. She's like, okay. Yes, Miss Kelly is somebody who, it's interesting. When I see this, she's already laid the groundwork for something. Or no, let me see. This is interesting. This is laying the groundwork. This is seeing benefits from the harvest as well. And so, how does that work with this? I'm curious because um, are you doing online dating? Have you thought of online dating? There's something. There's something. I don't know. There's something that is. You've been working. Have you been? I don't know. It's like have you been? There's. I can't figure this out. I can't figure this out. This doesn't make sense. I know there's not Kelly now. I'm telling you, Kelly's coming. I'm sorry. I should have been clear. My bad. If it's not yet, there it is. And there's a Kelly coming. Yeah, and it's gonna work. It's gonna be good for you. It's not. I'm not guaranteeing it's Mrs. Right, but I am telling you it's Mrs. Right now for a while. Um, but what is the groundwork laid? This is the question I have. It's like I'm getting when I see this, it's like something you've put into place, something you put into process. Maybe you've talked to other people and said, you're looking for somebody, or maybe you're looking to go out and maybe meet people and they're going to do it. But Kelly's coming into your life, and watch out for Kelly. Kelly's coming into your life. You said yes. I don't know what the yes is because I've asked too many questions again.
I was going to say, what is the yes for?
I know. Which yes? Is it yes, or yes, no? I know, no, yes. I should list my questions at one, like question one, question two. But yes, you've already put the work in to let people know. You've already tell people you're looking to date, and you will be set up with a Kelly. And
oh, maybe the yes was to the online dating, Don.
Okay. The point is Kelly is coming, and Kelly will be now that I've told you the name is going to stick out. But yeah, there's Kelly coming your way. So be aware. Be aware. So let's see. That's pretty much what I have. And when, I don't know. The when is not tomorrow. It's not the next day. This is a little ways down the road. But yeah, Kelly's coming. So there you go.
Oh, go ahead, Don.
No, that's good.
She said yes to online dating. Okay, so I'm getting that there's a review or something coming up, or there's because I don't get it as a playback. Somebody coming, I keep hearing review. Are you about to get a review at work, or somebody's reviewing your work in some kind of way and being critical of you? Because I get review and I get work and I get like somebody with a one of those little the little boards where they have the paper on there and then they're just checking off stuff, whatever those little boards are.
Clipboard, clipboard.
Clipboard, yeah. Well, oh my gosh, why was that so hard? Clearly, I can see the clip on the clipboard. But yes, I feel like somebody is reviewing you or your work, or you have a review coming up that is tied to, and I'm hearing bonus, but I don't know that that's true. And that could just be me thinking review bonus. And that's my line of thinking. But I do feel like there's a review or something coming up where you're being evaluated in some way. I don't feel like it's a love evaluation, it's either school or work or something like that, that you're being evaluated. You don't seem to be stressed about it, and it seems that you're going to be okay. Like it doesn't seem like it's going to be a bad thing. There may be a couple of things where they say, "Oh, you need to look at this, this, and this," but overall, it seems like it's going to be a good review, and that's it.
Well, super with that question. We move on to Malmida. Momita or Malmida, one of the two. And
Oh, she
Malmida,
said yes, a review at work. Okay. Yes, you're gonna be fine with your review. There may be something like, but it's gonna be minor things, not like, oh, you did blah blah blah. It's kind of like, oh well, maybe, or do you know this or do you know that? Maybe it's just them checking to see if you know that skill, but you're going to do very well. Your review isn't gonna be bad at all. It doesn't seem ominous, and it just seems like it's gonna be an overall good thing. It's gonna be kind of tense, but it'll work out in your favor. Does my partner want to marry me? I heard no as soon as I read it. And I read this question before. I remember reading, does my partner want to marry me? And then I kept mulling it over to ask to make sure it was a no. And not only do they show it to me as a no, they show it to me as a death. And the death card that they're showing me is very specific because it's the death and a and a rebirth. It seems like this is like this relationship is gonna die and it's gonna make way for another one. Like you've been holding on to this one knowing that it should be over. Like you're asking this person to marry you. I mean, asking if this person wants to marry you because maybe an appropriate amount of time has come and this person hasn't even made any indication that they do. I don't feel like they do, but I do feel like when this relationship dies, there will be another one because it's showing me death and rebirth. And I'm just going to see if that card pops out. If not, then I'll show it to you. But I'm definitely getting death and rebirth that it's going to that one's going to end and a new one's going to start. So this person, no, the next person, maybe not, but it'll at least be the new start of relationship because now they're showing me this, the King of Cups, and this person is bringing you like flowers and stuff. This is your new person. This isn't your current person, because that is ending. But you can go ahead down while I look for the card.
okay.
It did not pop out, but they were showing it to me clearly.
I'm not really connecting anything. I don't. I'm gonna turn to the cards. I think because I am. I'm just. Yeah. I'm not really. I'm not connecting.
That's it. That's what I saw, the death. So it says death and rebirth. Like you see how it's the Grim Reaper, but inside of there's a birth. So if you let this relationship die, there's that new relationship booming. And then this is the person that you're going to see. Not saying that this person is the person that's going to marry you, but there's going to be a new person. I feel like this relationship is going to end.
Momita, Malmita. Um, are you in India or Pakistan? I'm kind of getting that vibe. I'm getting the vibe that. Are you here? Did she hear?
She hasn't responded.
Okay. In that case, I'm just gonna move on with what Angie said, and we're going to let that go because again, I'm being taken to a place. I'm getting some images, and I want to know what that means. And without knowing what it. Anyway, yeah, that's it. We're moving on. So sorry, Malmida, if you were here, I would offered you more information because I was getting the download, but my download just ain't helpful if I can't figure out what the hell I'm seeing. Sometimes I need a little help, and that's why I ask the questions. So with that said, let's move on to the next reader. I mean, the next reader. We are the readers. What am I saying?
Does
Grace.
somebody want to tell us something?
Exactly. Yes, yes. Maybe we share the chair. That'd be kind of nice, right? Grace, OD. Man, that's a anyway. General reading, please, for Grace OD.
Wait, I get a long comment that says she just posted another thing that says, I've been having vivid, intense dreams. Can you tell me what spirit or my guides or ancestors are trying to tell me? Please tell me what you see about me and my life. I really need to hear what you see. There's
Also,
a
would
desperation on that, and I feel like you want us to I don't know, like I feel like you're looking for something specific. Um that is going to like be profound and change your life. So Don, I'll let you go first while I try to see what you said. Vivid and intense dreams. Okay, so what are my spirit guides trying to tell me? So those dreams mean something to you. So you have to pull those imageries out. Like, what is it that you're seeing? What is it that you want to know? Like what, like if they're giving you, okay. So if they give me images, if I keep dreaming about rainbows, I know that there's success. But if you dream about rainbows, it might not be that. It might be something else. Like everything, she says she's normal now. Then there's very specifically, and I know we've said this multiple times, like when you wake up, just say, is there anything specific in that dream that I should remember? Or when you go to sleep with the intention of saying, hey, spirit, if you're trying to tell me something, help me to remember my dreams in the morning and then write them down. I don't feel like you're writing them down. I feel like you're getting a flash of them when you wake up, and then that's just it. And you're like, oh, maybe I can go there and they'll tell me what spirit is trying to tell me, but it seems very specific to you. But Don, you can go ahead while I kind of try to see what I can see.
okay.
Okay, I got something. I'm gonna say it right really quick.
Hey,
So they showed me you. They showed me a very old railroad track, and then it's like it's coming out of a mine. Like they've tunneled into underground, and there's a mine under there, and this is coming out. And so they're saying this is you coming out. And as you go forward, they don't show me what's past this little wall here, but I heard the word pioneer. Are you starting something new, or are they trying to get you to start a new business or some kind of new endeavor? Because I heard the word pioneer. You're stepping out and you're doing something that's new that nobody has ever done, either nobody in your family or it's a very new invention. Like, are you a person that invents stuff? Because I clearly heard the word pioneer, but they don't show me past, like, there's an opening in the mind, and then there's a train coming out and it goes and then it stops. And I can't see what that is because there's something new that they want you to break ground on, that they want you to do. I hear the word pioneer. So there's something very new that they are wanting you to do, or that you have an idea about and that you're not pushing forward. So it's a halt. The halt is you, is that you're not moving forward, whatever this dream, this thing is, this new endeavor that they want you to do. Because I keep hearing pioneer, pioneer, and they keep showing it to me. The only image I get is that train, and then it stops right there because you're the person who's not letting it move forward. Okay, that's it, Doc.
Um, well, I love it. Um,
Okay, so if you're in severe grief and desperate and depression, are you going to a grief counselor? Or are you going to a grief group? Like, I don't. I think that you came here thinking that we were going to tell you that they want you to go and do this and do that, and it will immediately pull you out of it. Whatever the dreams are, they are very specific. So when you wake up in the morning, please ask: Is there anything specific in there for me? Is there anything you want me to do? I immediately hear that. I immediately ask, and I immediately get that. Um, if you're in that frame of mind of doom and gloom, then that's all you're going to see is doom and gloom. So you need to just ask specifically what it is they want. You probably need to go and see a grief counselor or some kind of grief group for whatever your depression is, because a psychic reading isn't going to cure that. And then when I tell you that you're the pioneer of something, the first thing you did was negate what I said and said, I'm not a pioneer. Then that's what the wall is. They clearly showed me that wall. You're stopping whatever it is by saying, I'm not. And so you're going to stay right in this spot because you keep saying, I'm not, I'm not, I'm not. Don and I just told a story about, or Don just told a story about when he says, I'm not a good reader, then you're not going to be. You have to think. If I told you you're a pioneer, you asked me what your spirits are saying. I said you're a pioneer. And the first thing you said is, I'm not a pioneer. Then maybe your spirits are lying to me. But that's all I got.
well, the only it's interesting as this is going to sound very crass, and I apologize. I apologize in advance because this is what I'm hearing, and this is what came to me earlier, and I'm like, that's why I had to laugh earlier. It wasn't that I was laughing at the situation; I was laughing at how blunt and rude your spirit guides are, because they were pretty damn blunt with me, and they're like, tell her to pull up her damn big girl pants, and I thought, what? I'm like, how?
You're done.
But I was like, that's what they're telling me. It's like, you need to shake this off. You need to figure out a way to get on beyond this because enough. That's again, enough already. You've got to find some solution to get beyond this, to move beyond this. And I know it sounds easy. I don't even know what the hell you're going through. I don't know. But I'm telling you, you ask what your spirits are saying. I'm telling you what your dreams are saying. And that is either poop or get off the pot.
Hello,
because
somebody.
yeah, you got to do something. I mean, this is you can't keep doing the same thing, looking for something different to be. That I mean, that's insanity, and it's fine is to do the same thing and expect a different result. You got it. You're not going. No one's going to step in and help you. You got to do it yourself. You got to accept that that's the case, and then you've got to find a way to move it forward. And they're telling you to start looking, start finding a way to make it happen because you've had enough time, and they felt that you've had some healing time, you've had some processing time. It's too long. So what I'm getting is again them saying pull your pants up. Enough is enough. Get moving. And moving is the stress that they're putting. Moving, get active, get out, get among people, get doing something. It's time that you shake this off and find some way to do it. If it means getting professional help, do it. If it means communicating with friends and letting them know what your situation is, do it. But the spirits are kind of frustrated because they feel like this is too long, and they're like you've got to do something, and you're waiting for everybody else to do something. It's not everybody else. It's on you. And they're like, again, poop or get off the pot. So that's kind of what I was getting. And it's harsh, I know, but that's what I'm getting. And I didn't even know if I wanted to say it, but I think it had to be said because they're really coming down on me. They're letting me know that this is what I'm to be told and what what I am told and what I need to tell. So Grace, I don't know the situation. I have no clue what you're going through, but apparently your spirit guides believe you can handle this. You have control. You just have to take it. So I hope that works out with you.
They're also showing me that you're comfortable in the pain. It's a place that you've been in it so long, you're comfortable with it, you identify with it. Everybody knows Grace is sad. Everybody knows Grace is going through a tough time. So you identify with it, you're comfortable with it. You don't have to pretend that you're happy. You don't have to try to be happy. But the one thing I wanted to say, because I didn't want you to think I was insensitive to you negating what Spirit says, because I used to be that person. Spirit would say, hey, blah, 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 you're this. And I would immediately try to negate that. The thing that they did to me to stop it, because I probably was like you and I would not stop it, sometimes they would literally just tie up my tongue and I couldn't even respond to what they were saying. So they would say, "Oh, you're going to get a new job," or "Oh, you're going to get a new car." And I would be like, and I would be about to say, "I don't have the money," or whatever it is to negate whatever it is they were saying. And they would say, no, they would literally tie up my tongue where I couldn't even get out the word that I was trying to say. And I couldn't even think the word in my head. And so I had to learn to be like, okay, when they say it, to just hold it and move forward and not always be like, well, I don't know, and negate it. Like they literally had to tie up my tongue. Like, how you're getting ready to say something, you can't get the words out. That's how they would do me so that I could not um, cancel out what they were saying. And so please know that I do understand when the negative self-talk. But again, I'm seeing that maybe you need to go to a group and just, get with people who understand grief and they can give you ways to get over your grief. But there is something that you're stopping and you just need to move forward with it. And you are a pioneer or whatever it is. Maybe you don't know what it is yet, but that's what the dreams are for, you to ask whatever it is. So in the morning or whenever you have that dream, even if you don't remember the dream, just say, is there anything important that I should remember? Or when you go to sleep, set the intention to say, can you please help me to remember my dreams when I wake up in the morning?
Hmm. And Grace, one more, Grace, yeah, Grace, one more thing. Your, no, I'm leaving it there. Sorry, no, forget it. Sorry, no, moving on. Hope that helped you, Grace. Next is John Wyland. A specific question. My ex, I guess I better click on it. Duh. My ex and I have this strong connection, but we broke up. She reached out and seemed to want to get back together, but she can't let go of her current boyfriend, even though she's unhappy. Should I still pursue her? John, when she was your girlfriend, and this is not psychic, this is not cards. When she was your girlfriend, would you be appreciating the fact that somebody else is moving on in your territory? I'm just going to give it straight to you when it comes to just, you know what? If she's going through something, let her go through it and deal with the fact. But I'm going to give you a point of advice here, a really good point of advice. If you step in and you then somehow corrals her away from her boyfriend, who says that somebody else ain't going to do the same thing to you down the road? Because if she
Or
did it
she
with
not
him,
gonna reach
she's with
back
you.
out to him. She reaching back out to you as an ex. She might reach back out to him. But there was something specific that stood out to me. You said can't let go of her current boyfriend. Why? Because they are Siamese twins and they are stuck together. Like, what would be the reason that she can't let go? She can't let go because she's choosing not to let go, and you're giving her that space to communicate, to be, you're giving her the space to stay in this relationship and then also try to see where you are at mentally. Can't means that she doesn't have the ability to. She can let go of this person anytime. She broke up with you, so she can break up with this person if she really wants to be with you. I feel like she's having a self-esteem issue, so her self-esteem went down after she left you, or she was having these issues with you, because it seems like if she had the self-esteem issues with you and then now she's having it with that person, she's just carrying them on, and a relationship isn't what's going to fix them. What's going to fix them is her working on herself. So the only thing you're doing is kind of just holding her hand while she has these issues with how she feels like. And then so she had the self-esteem issues when she was with you, and what is keeping her from leaving this person? She still has self-esteem issues. Like, I don't understand, does he physically not allow her to leave? Because that's as simple as the same way she broke up with you, she can break up with that person and come back to you if that's what she really wants to do. Or is she just listening for a listening ear because you're familiar and you're reading into it and thinking, oh, she wants to get back together? I don't know. But the question that I am being prompted to ask is, why do you want to get back into the situation that you both obviously wanted to get out of? And then you said that you're talking to her mom.
Oh, I said that. How did you see that?
He There's another post that is much longer, and it says she isn't happy with him. Should I still pursue her? She is struggling to break free and is under tons of stress at work. Her mom said give her time and be her friend. Any help is greatly appreciated. Um, I don't know. You and her mom may have a good relationship, but it seems that you're going outside. No, you will do not get back with her. That's bottom line. Is just no, do not get back with her. Whatever, like if it is truly a self-esteem issue, then she really needs to fix her before she gets back to you. Because what she's going to do is come back and still have that same self-esteem issue, and you're going to start this cycle all over again. And so give her that space, that until you are able to let this person go, then I can't really help you. Like I would say no, do not pursue her. Allow her time to heal whatever her own issues are. Even her mom is telling you to give her time and let her and be her friend. So if I was you, I would just totally pursue someone else. Like I feel like you were very much in love with her and you were very encouraging to her. It's just that whatever issues she's going through, you were not able to help her, and that was ultimately the demise of your relationship. And if you go back, you're just going to start that cycle all over again because she hasn't fixed it. You're saying the same thing over and over again. If she has stress at work, stress in this relationship, she doesn't want to leave him, blah, 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 then those are issues that she needs to fix. All you're doing is adding one more thing on there. You saved her from suicide. Okay, then she definitely needs to go and you saved her for suicide and she broke up with you. Mm. I would definitely allow her the time to get the healing from whatever it is, because you're just going to bring her back and she's going to go and you're going to keep doing that cycle. Like you're giving me all the reasons why. First of all, I don't think you're going to listen to anything I'm saying. I think that you're definitely going to pursue her regardless of what I say. But I'm saying that you need to allow her time to heal. Like I do understand that you may love her and you may want to help her, but this is something that she needs to work on. Like if she's not even acknowledging that she needs help, she's just kind of letting one relationship to another relationship, be the thing, like just be another unit for her. She really needs to work on whatever her issues is, and all you're doing is just being like a band-aid or like someone just pulling her from one thing to the next thing. So allow her to heal. I agree with her mom.
Is it my turn? Let's see
Yes, yes, sir. I'm sorry. I forgot to say that.
It's all good. It's all good. Um, does she live in the same town? I'm getting. Is that a complication? You ready for it? You ready for it? Do 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 do
He
do
just
do.
typed, "Are you feeling anything good?"
Yeah, yeah. No, I was asking John. Does she live in the same town as you?
10 minutes away.
Okay, okay. Because that kind of creates, of course, that yeah. What is it? But John, what is it? So you're hmm. Now the summer. Okay, you're in the Four Seasons climate. You're in the You're on Northeast Coast. Um, I'm getting Maryland, Pennsylvania, West Virginia. That somewhere there. Does that make sense? Does that resonate with you? Because again, you're in the winter. It's cold, and you are get snow and all those things, and you've been hibernating, whatever.
Pittsburgh.
Pittsburgh. Okay, yes, yes. So that makes sense to me. I fly into Pittsburgh when I go to my house in Maryland. I fly into Pittsburgh and drive to Deep Creek Lake, Maryland, because it's closer. It's actually a 2 hour drive versus flying into D.C. or Baltimore for 2.5 to 3 hours. And so so yeah, yeah, I was getting that. So it's a cold environment, and so you have snow and so forth, and you're coming into spring. With spring coming again, there's a lot of stuff happening, a lot of things popping. Like for some reason, again, I'm getting this. But you don't live in Pittsburgh. You live in a burb. You live in a small town outside of Pittsburgh, right? You don't live in Pittsburgh, because I'm getting the sense that you're not in the city. You're not in a big city. You're in more of a burb, and you're not in Washington. You're not in Washington, Mount Washington. Is that what it is? Mount Washington or Mount Lake Park. Does that make sense? Mount Lake Park, you're not there. You're in some other place. Do these places ring a bell to you?
30 miles outside of Pittsburgh.
Okay. Yeah, yeah. So, yes. Yeah. What is that place? Okay. There's something about that. Yeah, there's something. I'm being drawn to that. Again, I get being drawn to the climates. There's something about the climates, and so I
He
think that,
said in the sticks. I kept seeing leaves falling, like, and I wanted to ask, did they break up in the fall?
it's water. You have water. You have like a lake. Are you close to a lake? Are you like a? You said leaves. I'm getting leech. Leech.
I saw leaves falling like it's the fall,
Okay.
and so
As soon as you
I was
said,
prompted to ask if they broke
yeah,
up in the fall, but he says I'm in the sticks.
yeah. As soon as you said leaves, though, I got the word leech. Like the animal leech.
Mm.
Leech. Does leech make sense to you, John? Is again? I'm getting a lake. I'm getting a lake. I'm getting leech. Leechburg. Okay. Well, that's pretty damn close. Good. Okay. For some reason, I was being drawn to that. I don't know why. Anyway, there's something about the spring. I think I would leave. I would leave this on hold. Well, I would leave this on hold. I would not pursue this. The spring, the lake, all those things. Because I'm getting this lake. I'm getting this visual of a lake, and I'm getting this time on the lake. I'm guessing that in the summertime you guys like go down to the lake or like do something with the lake. But what I'm saying is that I think that let leave this leave this alone. Leave this alone. The spring and summer is going to change things, and you're not going to want to go back. You're not going to want to go there. And it's interesting because when I was playing with the cards, I think I shuffled them again, but this card came out, which again, change. Do not go back to the old. Go back to, I live on the river. Oh, there you go. I'm true crazy what I'm getting images. So again, it's time for a change. Do not go back. Move forward. Change. This is a death card. Let this go. The spring and summer will bring you a whole new energy, a whole different feeling, and this is not a place to go back. This is time to go forward. See the horse. The horse is moving forward. It's moving forward. Let the past in the past. Okay, that's what I'm seeing. So planning on getting a pontoon boat. Yeah, yeah. No, I see that and again, it was on the water, and it's. I can see that. It's fascinating, crazy how those. And Angie, if you hadn't mentioned the word leaves, I would never even went there. But
I just kept
when you
seeing
said that,
leaves falling, and I
yeah,
thought like, oh, maybe they broke up last fall.
so anyway, John, yeah, let it go. I mean, really move on and try to just try to find a way to let it rest. Get if she needs somebody, listen to her, but don't go there. Don't buy into it. Don't let her rent space in your head. Move on. You're not meant for this to be repeated. That's what I'm saying. So no, yes, exactly. I'm saying you're not getting back together. And the card. I'm not saying it. The card said it. The card said it with that change card, or wherever it is. I just can't even find it now. I'm putting it in. The point is, yes, move on, change, no going back. You know, hasta la vista, sonara, bye bye, adios. Hit the road, Jack, and don't you come
Why
back
do I
no
feel
more.
like we are talking to a brick wall and he's going to do everything he can to pursue
Hmm.
her and to make her better? But this
No,
is a journey that, like, I understand the desire to want to help someone out that you loved or that you cared about. But in this instance, you're not really helping her because she's not dealing with whatever it is that is making her have this low self esteem. So I would
yeah,
not like just move on. Like she's moved on, but you're still kind of holding on. So whatever the thing that Don I think is saying about the spring is that maybe there'll be a new love. Like I feel like you should just
yeah. It's
move
the
forward.
it's the, it's the squirrel thing, the focus thing. It's like squirrel next time, and then as soon as that, I'm telling you, the spring is going to bring you somebody new, something new, and you're going to move on, and you're going to realize why you don't want to go back. You don't want that old mess. You don't want the drama. And she brings. And I don't mean to be rude to her. I don't know her, but I'm getting the sense she brings drama. She brings the drama. She needs her prince, her knight in shining armor, and all this and that. But once she has it, she wants more. She's never happy and she's never content, and that's the way it's
So
going to be. So.
John said he wouldn't go back unless she changes, but your question was, should I pursue her? Do you see that she's made any changes, or is that now your stance? Like after hearing what we're saying, you're saying, oh, if she makes changes, then I will, because that kind of seems opposite to me. Your entire question was about how strong your relationship was and how and should you pursue her again, and then now you're saying you won't go back unless she changes. So are you seeing changes that make you want to come back? Or are you just saying that to us that you won't go back unless she makes the change? Because now you've had, like, you see it from a different perspective. I think you're gonna go back. I don't think you're gonna listen to anything that we say, but you said not yet. Okay. Well, just allow her the time. Like I also think like they're making it seem like you need to pull back and not be so readily available for whatever it is that she needs or whatever she's calling you for. I think that you're just a listening ear, a kind ear for her at this time, and you're familiar. I don't think that she's trying to pursue or she is. And you know what? I don't know what the extent of your relationship is or your conversations are, but I think that you're a very nice ear for her to speak to. But that's it. That's all I got, Don.
Okay. Well, I was being rude because I had to go find this, and this is for you, John. This is for you. Oh, it won't play. What? Oh, that's a bummer. Anyway, there you go. Let it go. Let it go. Can't take it back anymore. Let it go. Let it go. Turn away. I'm serious. I'm serious. This is not where you need to be. You need to be moving forward, and this person is not ready to move forward. This is not where you need to be. You need to listen to the cards. You need to listen to what I was saying. You need to understand that your environment is going to bring to you another opportunity that's going to be far better. And just hang in there and know that the next one's coming and it's going to be a far better opportunity. This one is not where you need to be. With that said, let's move on. And the next person in line is
Alicia, let me say this. You laughing at everything. Ain't you supposed to be writing the paper? Alicia Black is supposed to be writing the paper, and she is on here cracking up.
Angie. You just narked on somebody. That's not cool. Uh oh. Oh Lord.
I'm
On
glad we are
international.
entertaining you while you are avoiding writing your paper.
Internationally too. Oh my gosh. Oh my goodness. And so next is Niha Thankor. How will my next week be?
I immediately got like a hectic schedule, like a hustle and bustle, like you're going to be moving around a lot. So, is there some kind of anticipation of some project coming to an end or some event culminating? And you like, I feel like you've been planning something or you've been doing something, and this is going to be a busy week. Like, there's a lots of movement. Like, I literally see you going here and there and this and that, and checking on this and checking on that and checking on this. Like, there's a big project coming to an end, and you're wanting to know, is this project going to be good? I get all positive vibes. I get all positive thinking. I get a big bright red background, and they're telling me that's power. Like you're in your power. Like whatever it is that you're doing on this project or whatever it is that is coming up, you seem to be very, very much in your element, in your power, in your control, in something that you enjoy doing. So I see your next week being very busy, but I see you kind of at the end of the week or at the end of the day being like, but it's you're exhausted, but it's an exhaustion from, getting like making whatever it is come to fruition. Like we've been planning, like if it was like your wedding day and you're just like, oh my gosh, it's finally here, it's finally done, all this planning I put into it, and the show is about to happen. So I feel like whatever it is that you have been planning, whatever it is that you're working on, and moving around and hustling. It seems to be an outside event because I see tables and I see drinks. So I don't know if you're like a server or you're having servers because I can't tell if I'm seeing through your eyes or if I'm seeing through someone who's attending the event's eyes. But there seems to be a lot of chatter. It seems to be outside. There's sunshine, there's tables, and this event seems to be a success. And that's it. Done.
Linda had some wise advice. She said, sometimes it's better to listen to what we need to hear, not what we want to hear. Otherwise, we shouldn't even ask the questions. So true. But often we ask the questions and we hope to get the answers we want. And you're right. Then readings don't always take you where you want to go, but they take you where you need to go. So true. So true. Um, are you a student? Are you still here? That's the first question. What's the name again? Niha. Because are
Yeah.
you a student? Are you in school? Are you taking classes or something? She didn't respond to anything you said, so I'm guessing maybe she's not here.
Moving on.
Moving on. Exactly. So
I wasted all that energy. I dug deep and saw all those visions, and she's not even here to receive it. I really want to just ping her and be like, "Excuse me."
Oh man. Maybe we could add one more to our list then, because since we lost one that didn't even wasn't there, who knows? Gerda, Gerda, I like that name, Gerda. Sorry yet, and how my Scorpion man. Oh, we saw. We didn't we talk about it? No, this is the Scorpio Virgo. No, it's in the same one, right? How's my Scorpio man feeling about me? Is he play? Yeah, we this is the one. Remember we talked about this. Mm-hmm.
And again, when I read it the first time, I heard the song, I don't want to be a player no more. So I'm hearing it again. So this person definitely is a player. I feel like he maybe does like you, but he also likes his ability. Like he's a charmer. I feel like he's a charmer for sure. I feel like, and they said this, that the sex is good. I feel like the sex is good. I feel like he's a charmer. You really like him, and he likes you, but he also likes getting, like, he also likes having a variety of choices. For what, like, it's the love of the game for him. Like, he just loves the challenge of getting something that may be out of reach. Like maybe you say no the first couple of times, and then when he finally wears you down and gets what he wants, then he's not as interested as he was, or he doesn't pursue to the same level that he was before he got what it is that he intended to get. So I do think that he likes you, but not in the sense that he's going to stop being a player or stop dating other people. And I feel like I kind of see you kind of looking over his shoulder as trying to read his text or something about his phone. Like I feel like you're behind him and you're trying to see what's going on his phone, or maybe when he's with you his phone lights up a lot. Like you have all these suspicions and you're just kind of being like, maybe not. It could be what it's saying, it's his boy calling, or it's his mom calling, or it's whoever. Like I feel like he always has a reason for whatever your inclination is to believe that he is cheating or not being faithful to you. He always has an answer, and you're like, oh, okay, well maybe I am just being paranoid, but you're not being paranoid. He is actively, I feel like, and this is how they're showing it to me. Like they're showing it to me like they did on the dating game. Is that what it is? Where you go on there and then like you're here and then you have three or four different prospects here. So they're kind of showing me him here and then four different panels of four different women here. And he's just like, oh, this one this day, this one this day, this one this day. So I do not feel like he has enough desire for you to stop dating the other people.
I just lost card. Sorry.
But
Yeah.
I also don't feel like that was his intention. Like I feel like he's kind of honest in saying that he doesn't want anything serious or anything. But go ahead, Don.
Oh, Gerda, it's interesting, Gerda. We just dealt with self-esteem from the female in the other situation, and I'm getting the self-esteem question is your problem too, is that you don't have enough self-esteem to say, I'm not taking this crap anymore. And I think you need to grow a pair and determine that, you know what, you deserve better. You knew the answer to the question before you ask it. You were hoping that maybe it would be something different, but unfortunately, the reality is that if you lay down a dog, get up fleas, and so you need to make sure that you shake off the damn fleas. You need to deal with the self-esteem issues, because unfortunately, you're going to be approached by other people in the same vein as this individual, because they sense your weakness, they sense the self-esteem problem, they sense the feeling like, you know what, I can play her, and not play you, not player. He can play her, as in you. And so you need to really take some time to do some introspection, to learn to love yourself, to learn to appreciate all that you have to offer, all that you can bring to a relationship. And then when you do finally realize all that you can have and all that you are and all that you possess, then you can then say, you know what? I have a lot to offer someone, and I am setting my standards higher. And at that point, those folks who were the bottom feeders, who are people who will use, abuse, and leave you, I'd want to go there. But the point is that the reality is that you need to do some self work. You need to do some self healing. You need to get over the self esteem issue. You need to make sure that you truly understand and appreciate yourself. Once you do, then you will attract a different quality of people. Because unfortunately, until you get over that, you're going to attract more of this, and this is not what you need to be doing. That's what I'm getting. So,
That's
anything
it.
else, Angie?
Nope, that's it.
Super, super, super. Man, it's getting heavy. Man, we need some lightning. I need to play some music or something. I'm telling you. Let it go. Let it go. Let's see. Dominic Levy. Dominic, Dominique,
Th-
was there a
That
question there?
person never gave us a question. Is that what happened?
Yeah, I see question marks. And so, Dominique, if you're still here, you got 5 minutes. You got 5 minutes. An old country song, by the way. Anyway, next, and I won't sing that one. I'll save you guys. Terry T, you are up next. And Dominique, again, if you pop back in and give us a question, we will take you. But
Terry,
Terry,
Terry. Listen, you keep asking about work readings like you do not believe us. I feel like there has been a little bit of turmoil, and that you like your normal way of using humor. Oh, I don't have a question. Just want, Dominique is here, and they're saying they don't have a question. They just want a general reading. So, do you want to go and complete the energy with Terry, or you want to go and then come back to Dominique?
no, let's do Terry and then we'll go back to Dominique. Yeah.
Okay.
So, yeah.
So I'm getting that things didn't turn out quite the way you want to. Like this was a tougher cookie for you to crack. This person, because I get a female energy. I get a female person, but with a very masculine, like a very tough energy. Like I don't know if you watched the Gilded Age, but the one aunt that's on there, Van Ryan, she is a very tough cookie to, she's a very tough person. She's a very matter of fact person. So I feel like this person is giving you a hard time, and your normal use of humor is not working because you really do seem to be a follower. But I do feel like you know what you know. Like I do feel like you are a very knowledgeable person, and it's just that this situation is kind of throwing you for a loop, and you don't understand why you're not excelling in the way that you normally do. This is a challenge, and the way, and this is just how it's being presented to me. And I don't know if you're for you to find other methods because like you're on your way up. They show me a ladder and you going up the ladder, but you're not even climbing the ladder. It's like you're holding on to it and it's just pulling you up to the next level. The reason that your humor isn't working is because you're moving to a level where your intelligence needs to be the focus, where what you know how to do needs to be like you need to be able to articulate who you are, what you're trying to say, and not always use humor. Like that is a good thing, but the levels that you're going to seem to be that you need to know another way to get through to people, to show people um, like to get through to people and to let people know that you do know what you're doing, like you have talent. The word that they use is talent. So it's a way, it's stretching you. You're being stretched very much at work, and so it's uncomfortable for you because you're having to try to find different ways to just make it through the day, and it's really really frustrating to you, but you are being pulled to a new level. Like they clearly show me a ladder, and it's just going up, up, up. And there's not even any kind of thing that it's going to. You're just being pulled up to the next level, and you need to be prepared mentally for where you're going and be of that mindset of that next level. They just keep saying next level, next level, next level, and that's all I'm getting done. You can go ahead.
Christine Baranski. That's her
Like,
name. The actress's name is Christine Baranski.
oh yeah, the lady from the Gilded Age, yes.
Yeah, she was the Big
First of
Bang
all, I
Theory.
love
She was
that show.
the
Let me
mom.
just say that, and I watched the entire season in 2 days. I was just like mouth open. It is going to be challenging, Terry. Definitely challenging. They're literally showing me that they're stretching you because of where you want to go. Like you've asked for this, you've asked for success, you've asked to be very, very to move to the next level, and now they're moving you, but you don't like. It's like asking for for more income and then mad that you're in a new tax bracket. I still want all the I want all the benefits that I would get as a low income person, but I want to move to the next thing. And they're saying, no, you're moving to the next income level, you're moving to the next tax bracket, and you have to deal with what that is. So it may be a little bit uncomfortable, but no, it's not going to be a little bit uncomfortable. It's frustrating and it is stretching you, but you will survive. You just have to dig deep and think of different things that you know. Let what you do shine through. Okay, Don, sorry.
Oh no, I'm still I'm still back on I met a guy the other about 2 weeks ago, and I saw him and I said, you know what? You look like the Mr. Russell on the Gilded Age. He's like, I don't know what that is, and I said, believe me, you'll know. And then he told me that before that, somebody within the last few minutes before that, somebody else had told him the same thing. So he's like, I've got to see that show. And but I like that show. I like to go. But the first 1 or 2 episodes, everybody
Are
seemed a little bit
long.
cold and disconnected, but then they grew into their characters, and by the time it ended, it's like yes. And Nathan Lane, oh my God, does he play that role so well? I mean, he is that Southern gentle, but he's not even Southern. He's New Yorker, New York, New Jersey, but he plays that Southern character so well. He just like owns it. It's amazing. I like that show.
I love it. I do.
Yep, I did my binging on that one, and I'm like, okay, I shouldn't, but I did.
And I
There were
was
other
so judgy when I first saw it because my friend Coco told me that her cousin was watching it, and I googled it and saw it, and I was like, no, thank you, immediately, no, thank you. And then
yeah.
when I got into it, I was just like, oh my gosh, I love it. Like I was so engrossed in the characters, and each one of them there was a reason I loved or that I didn't like or whoever. Like I just love it. Like yeah,
Yeah, Cynthia Nixon was the other aunt. From Sex and the City, she was the other
yes.
aunt.
Oh, I know.
Yeah, yeah, and it's interesting because I found out later. I was watching an interview with Nathan Lane, and he was saying that a lot of those artists are all Broadway artists, like Audrey McDonald. She plays the girl's mother, and you know these are the Broadway's finest. And so it wasn't the actors that we're used to seeing on TV or on movies, because most of them are Broadway folks, and that was
Oh my
really
God.
cool.
Oh my, it is amazing. Like just how engrossed I am. And my friend, she is so mad at me because she's like, I told you to watch that and you had such a bad attitude. And I'm like, I'm sorry. Like, and I passed her because she was on episode 3 and I'm already done. And now I'm sad because I don't know when season 2 is coming.
But there is a season 2 coming. Thank goodness, I saw that. That's
Um, uh, is it Pisces? They wanted to see the tapestry, so I let her see the tapestry. And then she's asking if there's any room in the queue. I can't tell you. I know we said we were going to add a couple people because some people weren't here, but that will be all Keena deciding who is the next person. But Terry, you don't have to see the light to the end of the tunnel because they're saying you're not going on a horizontal, you're going on a vertical. So you're not going to see the light at the end of the tunnel because you're rising in levels. You're not going on a long journey that is going to be pain. It's just every time you make it, you're going to make to the next level and the next level and the next level. And you just have to get through each challenge and continue to rise above it. Like, dig deep. Like it's preparing you. Believe me, they are clearly showing it's preparing you, and just keep muscling through it. Keep muscling through it.
okay. Super. Hopefully, Gary. Next is Brittany.
Oh,
Brittany.
Dominique, we have to go back to Dominique Levy.
Oh, I'm sorry. Yep. I'm sorry, Dominique. And Dominique's was general. Is that right?
I do think so. Yeah, he said he or she says, I don't have a question. I just wanted a general reading. It's a couple back.
There you go.
28. Okay, you got it. Okay. I do feel like Dominique is a female energy. When I immediately asked the question, what is it that you want Dominique to know? To keep hope. There is hope. There is hope. There is hope. Like I feel like you're giving up on a situation and thinking like it's never going to change. There is hope. And then I hear the word marriage. So I don't know if there's hope in your marriage surviving or hope in getting marriage because I heard there is hope and then I saw marriage. So it's either in continuing your marriage or in getting married, but there is hope. Like there's a sadness, there's an overall gloominess that is overshadowing you because I feel like I feel like it's pressing you down. They're showing me a jack in the box, and it whatever the weight of this is pushing you down and taking your hope away. Like you don't know, you no longer wish, you no longer dream, you no longer pursue anything because you're just in a oh well, and you're ready to give up. But they're saying continue with the hope is what I'm hearing, and they're showing you being pressed down, but they get just like a jack in the box. They can only press you down for so long, and then you pop back up. And the way that they're showing me is that you're going to pop up to a higher position than when they started to press you down. So whatever it is, they're just saying endure a little bit longer is how they're showing it to me. And they're showing me the temperance, like everything is balancing out. All your prayers are being heard. Like I really feel like you're intently praying, and it's all on the back side. Everything is happening on the back side. And since you don't see any progress or any movement, you're ready to give up. But I immediately heard there is hope, and then I saw the word merit. So that's all I got done.
I don't know. Dominic, are you still? You are here. Are you male or female? Because I was getting male energy.
I got female.
It shouldn't make a difference, I guess, in the end. But for some reason, I was getting male.
Female. She said female.
Okay, so
Was I kind of close with the, you about ready to give up? You're not like not looking forward to any progress or anything in the future? You can go ahead, Don.
yeah, I'm getting this strong male energy. Dominic, are you struggling with a man? Are you struggling with a man issue? Are you struggling with? Because I'm getting a very strong male energy around you, and I'm wondering what that's about. And are you in? Are you? Yeah, I'm just getting that there's a strong male energy. Have you given in? Have you kind of supplanted your, I guess, position to serve somebody else? Have you put them ahead of you? Is that because I'm getting a really, really strong male energy, and it's like for some reason it's like you melded with him. You've kind of lost yourself in this person.
Her ex connected recently,
Okay, and
or
and
contacted her recently.
and you're still very drawn to him because I'm getting this again. He's yeah. It's like there's a he when you were together, you were him. You became him. You kind of gave yourself, you surrendered yourself and pretty much became what it is he wanted you to be. Does that sound familiar? Does that resonate with you? Because I'm getting that energy. It's like that's why I'm getting him. I think so much. I don't know.
And did he leave abruptly? Like I feel like it was an abrupt ending and you were kind of lost. Like you said, you don't know a lot about things, or you feel like you don't know a lot about things. Because I feel like you felt like you were everything to that person, and then they left abruptly and you didn't understand why, and their explanation wasn't good enough for you. And so the hope is that yes, you will get married, but not to this person. I don't feel like it's to that person.
Yeah, I'm thinking you
She
have.
said she left abruptly.
Yeah, but I don't think I don't think you've cut the bonds. I think that you're still holding on to something, and you haven't let go yet. You haven't truly disconnected, and that's a problem. It's going to weigh you down until you can figure out a way to disconnect your energy to his, because again, I'm getting the feeling like your energy is so intertwined in his that he's coming through and not you, and that's not healthy. But that's what I'm getting. And so it's like you somehow have to find a way to dislodge yourself and your energy from him. I don't know. It's like he still kind of owns you. He still kind of, I wouldn't be surprised when he called, you kind of jumped too. And you thought, well, maybe, I don't know. You've got to disconnect. You've got to disconnect and move on. That's what I'm getting. You've got to disconnect and move on because this is not a healthy situation to be in. So that's again, it's all about him and his energy. So I don't get anything else. I don't have much more to offer you.
The
Anything
only
else?
thing I got was that there's a sadness and a hopelessness, but they're saying continue to hope, continue to move forward. um, in the face of your sadness, like continue to pursue, continue to distance yourself from this person. But I definitely got hope and I got marriage. So I'm thinking that the hope is in being married again or finding somebody. Like, was this a long relationship? Like, I feel like it was either very intense or it was a lengthy amount of time, because you do seem very, very connected or very deep in the energy of this relationship. And it does seem like very hard to pull you two apart. And so I think the thing is to continue to hope to move forward, like to get over him and to continue to go. But and remember why you left. Like there had to be a reason that put you to the point where you like, I have to go. So remember why you left.
Have you did you recently have an illness or something? Did you recently have? I'm getting a feeling like of an illness or of a if not you, then somebody close to you, some illness, some kind of um, the doctor needed to be called. I don't know if it was like a hospital stay or something. But I'm getting illness. Um, does this resonate with you? Anyway, that's what I'm getting this illness, and did it make you think, or did it get you back to thinking again about that connection with this individual? And is it what is kind of driving it's like I don't know, it's kind of like the emotions driving because of the time spent dealing with that situation. I'm guessing, and I don't know, it's like again, I don't know if it was you or somebody else, but I'm getting an illness, I'm getting a doctor visit or a hospitalization or something, and that kind of opened up your mind to other things, and you're thinking, and you started going back down, the past of the old, I'm sensing a lot of sadness, a lot of frustration, a lot of unhappiness. Um, I don't know. I'm just sensing that again, you just feel like you're not moving forward, and you're just frustrated, and that's going to change, but you've got to help make that change. Car accident. Okay, so you were hospitalized, or somebody else was hospitalized? Because I'm getting again a hospital situation. Is that the case? And was this in more? It was in March. I mean, it was recent, right? And so again, I believe that it happened recently, and again, it started making you think about a lot of things, and you're kind of revisiting things, and I think you just need to move forward. I think you're not, you can revisit, but you just need to move forward. No, I'm sorry. What is that? I don't know. Anyway, okay, well, okay. Got the car accident. I could be wrong. Maybe is it the month that was the problem? I don't know. Anyway, what I'm saying is move forward, move on, move on, move on. Again, I'm getting this feeling of you need to move on. So I want to be, I went to
She
counsel.
went to counseling.
Is that because of the accident, or how does the accident? Anyway, yeah. The most important thing is know that you need to move on. You need to move on. You need to find again. You need to find that relationship that's good for you. And with that said, let's move. Hopefully, it helped you. I started going, yeah, it's good. Counseling will help you. Counseling will help you. It will. I believe it strongly will help you. Super, super. Next is who is Brittany, right? Okay. Angie, you look so dire.
I'm sorry, I was reading something.
Oh, okay. Didn't seem like good news though. I was like, what?
Okay, good, Terry. But again, up, not long journey through eternal. Up, up, up. See yourself rising up, and that'll change your perspective.
Brittany. I put Brittany somewhere. I remember hitting her thing, and then you told me about Terry. And what? I'll put it up again. I'll just copy it again. And because Brittany's a general. Brittany's is a general. Brittany, are you here? Are you here? Are you here? If you're not here, we're going to jump in and we're going to move on. So, Brittany, if you're here, speak up. Speak now or forever hold your peace.
I don't know. Keena says she may be gone.
All right. Well, then we move on. Sorry, Brittany. If you pop in again before we get done, we may visit with you. Do you need any, unless you have a feeling of something you wanted to tell her?
No, no.
Okay.
Oh, as in Brittany? No.
Yeah. Was that like not just no, or was it just it was a no? Angel
Oh,
Eyes.
Keena said she even replied and she didn't say.
Okay. Angel Eyes. General reading. Let's see. I'm going to use the cards. I'm going to use the cards today for Angel Eyes. It's so quiet in here. Wow, it's very strange. Are you getting anything, Angie?
Well, when it's somebody that we're familiar with, I kind of have to separate the things that we've already said and try to find new things because I keep getting this journey and you in this car, but that's the same thing I got last time as you traveling in this car. I feel like there's something specific that you want to ask. They just keep saying the decision, but you know how they're making it the decision seem like. Remember when LeBron was trying to let us know whether he was going to leave Cleveland and go to Miami and how much it was a big production, and then he had this big press conference. Like this decision is big like that, and they just keep saying the decision, the decision, the decision. Like you need to make this decision, and it's just that big for you. For you, it is that grand, and it will affect a lot of things, whatever this decision is. And like like the way, because they're showing it to me in a list, it'll change. It affects your location, um, um, climate, who you're around, what you're doing, your emotions, like whatever this decision is, it'll affect a lot of things. And I just keep hearing over and over and over the decision, the decision, the decision, because it's a big thing. And whatever it is, it'll like they're showing it as it vibrating out and touching a lot of people. Like it'll have effects on a lot of people, whatever this decision is. So I'm not getting anything new. It's just that this decision needs to be made. And you're very, very much wound up about it. Like you really seem to be agonizing over this decision, what that it is. And she's asking about a loved one that passed on. I don't get anything about a loved one at all.
What I'm getting, the first thing I was getting was a focus problem. Have you been having some focus issues? Have you been having some? It seems to me that I don't ask, I'll tell. It seems to me that you're having some focus issues. Like you have a lot of things going on, and you're not sure, you're not exactly sure which one to take on first or which one to get the focus on, because every time you start working in one direction, something else pops up in the other. So I'm kind of getting the feeling of like a focus issue, a problem with focus, a problem with staying with something until you finish it through. Again, because a lot of things are popping up through it. Your plan again. You started planning something. This is the planning card, and so part of that focus is setting it down and setting a plan in place and getting moving forward. And again, getting moving, because moving again is where I see ending up. Another thing that I was getting though is that you have a lot of energy right now, It's a good time for energy because your energies are aligned. And so with when your energies are aligned like this, it doesn't happen all the time. And so as you know, when your energies are aligned in this way, this is one of the best times to take control of your situation and to move the ball forward. So what I would suggest is if you're looking at having a choice, if you're looking, and you are looking at having a choice, of course, so I shouldn't say if, you are looking at having a choice, you're looking at what you do, how you decide, this is the best time to do it because, again, your mind is clear, your energies are strong, your chakras are lined up. Those are the 7 little stars, that's your chakras. Chakras are lined up. You're ready to make them move. Sometimes you just have to do it, and that's what they're saying here. But again, look to your plans, and keep that focus because it's time for you to, it's time to, this is a good time for you to make a decision. Your mind is more clear now. If you can, again, focus and keep focused, your mind will take you exactly to where you need to be. And it's going to be a mind over heart situation because, again, there's no right choice, no completely right choice. Every choice has a thing, but don't be afraid to mess up the stability. The thing is right now, you're in a stable situation and that's where you feel you need to be. But the universe has given you a hand and it's telling you that it's time for you to change it up, shake it up. So do it, and it's going to pay off. It's going to pay off for your advantage. It's going to pay off and give you an advantage. So if I can only speak properly today, and yeah, that's again bring a conclusion. So it's time to make things happen. It's time to make a decision and start putting that decision into play. That's what I'm seeing. Hopefully it helps you there, Angel Eyes. It's never, it's always a strange situation there to have to work through. But again, I think you ultimately have already an idea where you want to be.
Right. And once you actually just make the decision, so much clarity will come. Like there's so many things that you're considering about the decision. Once you make the decision, your focus will be back to normal. Like you'll just go ahead and move forward once
Yep.
you make this decision. So that's what it is. Like this decision, and they keep showing me LeBron because it's a big thing to you. It's just that big to you. This decision will have a great impact on the family. And so once you make that decision, your clarity will come back because you will be objective and you'll have already made it. You won't have to waver back and forth, and then your clarity will come back. Like I feel like you're a little bit foggy because you're like, well, I don't know what to do because that is the only thing that is your immediate every day. Like I feel like you go to bed thinking about it. I feel like you wake up thinking about it, and throughout the day you're just kind of mulling it over in your head. And it is the decision, the decision, the decision.
Yep. Right on top of it. So with that said, hopefully it helps you, Angel Eyes. And with the next person in line is Megan White. Now, is this our Meg White or is this a different Megan White?
It's our Meg. Is this the question where she asked about her son? Yep.
Thank you, Terry T. Absolutely. It's good to have the send blessings.
Megan, I feel like they're showing me a blessing and a curse, and they're actually giving me like the song where Jay-Z says something about a blessing and a curse. Like whatever you're thinking about your son, you feel like it's a blessing, but it's also a heavy thing. Like it could be not necessarily a curse, but it's heavy. So they're saying blessing and a curse, whatever you're thinking. I keep picturing, and I don't know because I know you posted a picture and that's all I can see is his little cute face. You can go ahead, Don. I'm just kind of walking through what I see because I don't want to assume anything. I keep hearing emperor, and is he saying things to you that make you think that he has abilities or that he is communicating in some, like I don't feel like you're trying to find a way to approach or to say or to ask a question, to talk to him, like how to approach him, to how to open this subject up to your son. It's a very sensitive thing. It seems like that you want to discuss and you don't know how to um, either explain it to him or approach it, or even how to get, like, you don't even know what information you want to know, so you don't even know how to go about asking whatever the question is how they're making it seem to me. And Don, feel free to jump in any way, because I'm just really walking through my thoughts.
Holy crap, my screen just went massive. I mean, it's like, I'm just like, boom. Yes, you still look like a superstar. I'm. I just get a lot of anxiety. I'm getting a ton of anxiety. I'm getting a feeling of, yeah. I'm getting a just the only thing, really, the only thing I'm getting is this serious anxiety. It's a very strong.
They're showing me, remember Firestarter? What was her name? The little girl who played Firestarter? Drew Barrymore. They're showing me her, like she has this ability, but because nobody showed her how to use it or how to nurture it, it just kind of, she kept trying to suppress it, or they were trying to use it for something wrong. Like, they're showing me her clearly, Drew Barrymore, and they're showing me her in her moment where she just kind of let it all go and let the power consume her. They're giving me goosebumps on that. Emperor. There's something about an emperor. Like, he's very wise. He's very. Does he know that you go to class, or does he know what the class is? Because they're saying just ask him about it. Just ask. Like, just say the words, and that's clearly the message I keep saying is just say the words. Just say it. Just ask it. As simple as that, because he's kind of like, he seems like he's in a fog too, but not in like he is having any kind of cognitive issue, but in, I don't understand what is going on. Okay, he's hesitant. Okay. Um, is he what? Okay, because now I'm hearing TikTok, and is he watching anything on TikTok, or is he getting like, I immediately heard TikTok, and I know that there's like tarot and things like that are very big on TikTok. Like, is he talking to somebody else and getting misinformation? Like, you know how when you first like saw somebody doing a reading or saw something on TV, you kind of thought it was like a certain way, and then when you actually got in it, you were like, oh, it's not like that at all. And so I wondered if he's getting misinformation from another source, and they're talking about it, and you don't know that they're talking about it. Like, TikTok was the very first thing that came up when you said yes, he's hesitant. I feel like he's getting misinformation, or he's not understanding the information. So it's just kind of like, do you like? They literally show me you saying, do you see things? Like, are you wondering about like whether this is reality or not reality? Like, what is it? Just tell me any. Like, I feel like you need to just say, just tell me anything. It won't matter. Oh, so maybe he's scared of the paranormal stuff? Hmm. They keep showing me the emperor again, and they keep saying like, he has this information. But again, Don, jump in anytime. Again, I'm just walking through what I'm seeing and hearing.
Mm-hmm. I'm not really getting. I'm not getting. much. And for what I'm getting, I can't seem to make sense of it. I don't know. It doesn't. It's not. It's just not. It's not there. Sorry.
I don't get anything else. Like I just get that like it's a conversation that needs to be had. Like you sense, you know that there's something like there's something, but you're not exactly sure, and you don't want like I feel like you don't want to implant something that may not be there. And so you're trying to feel it out and see how to approach it, how to say it without implanting something that may not be there, because as much as you think that this is a blessing, you also think that it's a heavy weight, I think. Or maybe that's just my own, yeah, about the whole thing. But that's all I got.
Make do you have a no, no, I'll pass. Pass. Does not get think something's not making I'm not making sense. I don't understand it. It's just I'm getting all kinds of mixed information, and I just it's like I can't seem to make sense of anything that's coming in for Meg, and it's I don't know. Meg, do you have like a police officer in the family? Are you a military or police officer? I'm getting police officer more than military. Maybe ex-military that did turn police. I'm getting a police officer because to me, I'm getting that sense that police officer person has a way of communicating with your son that other people don't, or there's some kind of connection there between the two. Does this make does this resonate? Is there someone like that? Because I'm getting the feeling that there is. Do 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 do.
She said yes to both. So both military and police.
Is it the same person then that is ex-military and now police? Many. Okay. Huh. Okay. Let me see what I'm. Maybe I can get some physical description. Well, then again, they're probably all the same build then too. I don't know. This is a bit chunky. He's a bigger. He's a bigger build guy. He's got like more rounded face, lightish colored hair, but it's close shaven, so I can't tell. I'm seeing him wearing again a uniform. It's like a state police type thing because it's like a hat with a large bill around the whole thing. It's one of those kind of state police type. In Maryland, that was our state police, in Texas as well.
Her
Um,
husband. Your husband is a police officer. Is that what you're saying? Man, give us a paragraph.
you're making me work for this. So anyway, that's the person I think that can connect with your son. I think that's the person who can really that dialogue, that feeling that's the person who there's just that connection there that not saying that yours isn't as strong, but there's something about that connection that's very, very unique. And your son and your husband have this bond that if you need to get to the bottom of something, if you need to deal with something, that's the best way to do it. Because again, there's just it's a genetic thing. I mean, really, they're so genetically connected in that sense. That's what I'm getting. It says, what does it say? Yes, he was just recently. Let me put glasses on. Yes, he was just recently left. My husband just recently left. Interesting because their relationship is a bit rocky. Yeah, but I'm not talking necessarily the relationship. There is a genetic bond there. There is a connection between the two of them that it
The
goes beyond.
husband is not the biological dad. Is that correct, Meg? Because I think you said there was an issue with his biological dad. Is that not that's not the husband, correct?
To me, it doesn't matter. I don't whether or not there is a connection between the two of them that is just very. It's a very organic connection, and just it's. I'm telling you, that connection is something. I don't know if it's the son looks up to him, or the son wants to emulate him, or the son wants to find approval in him. There's something about that connection that is deep, and it is abiding, and it is one that if you want to reach to your son, that's the way to get. Definitely to get the communication going to what that's the route to do it. I mean, this guy has the keys because it's like the son wants his approval. The son needs that, the whatever. So that I think that if you really want information, you want questions answered, those kind of things, this is the individual to turn to say, okay, how can we work together to get information or whatever? Because again, it's that approval that he seeks. And it's that wanting to be part of something. Maybe he wants to be part of a man who won't reject him. Maybe he wants to be part of somebody who that he says, this can be my dad, whatever. I mean, and Lord knows you all know I have adopted kids. So my adopted kids, the biological stuff means absolutely zero to me, and hopefully to them as well. It seems to be the case. I'm their dad, and they're my kids. So the biological stuff doesn't mean diddly in their case. So. But we have a connection, and that connection is strong, and that connection is important. And so that's what I'm getting, is that if you want to really connect, if you want to communicate with them, and you feel like you're hitting a dead zone, or you're getting to a point where you can't get further, bring the husband into the picture, and have him there with you as you communicate. That communication, that bond that those two have, the way your son looks up to him, the way your son sees him, will probably open him up more so than anything else you can do. That's what I'm saying. And that's all I'm getting. So, anything else, Angie?
Nope, that's it.
Okay, super. Hopefully I helped you, Meg. Hopefully I didn't confuse you too terribly much. Let's see, who is next? I think we have one last one. Is that what we're doing here?
Angela Applegate.
Angela. Angie, another Angie. Did you ever see the TV show Angie? It was Donna Pascal. She was in Saturday Night Fever. You're talking about Saturday Night Fever earlier. She was in Saturday Night Fever with Travolta, and then she went off and did a show on her own called Angie. And it was Doris Roberts played her mother. Remember, Doris Roberts was in Everybody Loves Raymond. She was the mother.
Didn't she just recently pass?
She did. Yep. And that was Angie's mom in Angie, in the show Angie. It was a very cool show. I ran for 2 or 3 seasons. As a kid, I was a TV addict, as you can tell.
Oh my gosh. So I typed in Angie to look up the show, and that song came up, and the first thing it said was Angie, Angie, Angie.
Oh, no. It's like, that's going to haunt you forever. Oh, Lord have mercy.
Okay. Oh, I see exactly what you're saying. No, I don't remember it. Okay.
Next is Angela Applegate, and it's wondering if you know why I am having this chronic hip pain. My mind went in a really bad direction there. It's like,
there is that spark that you wanted in the live. I don't feel like it's anything that you're physically doing. Are you internalizing something and it's just resulting in, like, I don't feel like you're doing any kind of physical activity that is causing you to have this issue, not like walking or stretching or anything like that.
save a horse, ride a cowboy.
You can go ahead, Don, because I'm not really getting any like what the source is, except for like it's internalized, like you're internalizing it. And you know how some people have gut issues or heart issues or whatever it is, like maybe that's where your pain spot is.
You go to a rub doctor. That's what I used to call them, rub doctors, chiropractor. Yeah. Yep. Nope. Again, tonight I must have blown it all the first part because it's like it is not here tonight on this last part. I'm not getting much of anything there. So sorry. So sorry.
Oh, she said she had a minor car accident 3 years ago and just wanted it to go away. So, are you thinking that the accident is a part of your chronic pain and seeing it as something different? Because I don't see it. It's not coming to me as a physical thing. It is literally coming to me as pain being suppressed and pushed down, and like maybe this is the area that it's in now, with your hip. I don't get it as a physical thing that happened to you. That's not how they're presenting it to me. Don, I am so engrossed in trying to find out where this Angie show is. Like, well, can I find it?
Oh my gosh. It was in the 80s. I'm almost certain.
It says 79
There you go.
to, oh, it doesn't say to one, but, oh, it was 2 seasons. So maybe 79 to 80. Yep, 79 to
Yeah.
80.
It was such a fun show. Um, I so much enjoyed it when I watched it. It was so neat. It was just, I don't know. It was brain candy, but I like the brain candy.
Anything that has my name in it, I like it.
Yeah, and you love Angie Pascal because she's so cute. She's bubbly. She's short, and she was with a tall guy, and it was just wonderful. It was fun. It was fun. So yep. I don't have much. Again, I'm drawing a blank here. I don't have much to offer Angie and Angela, and so
They
yeah.
they show me you climbing a mountain, and then wanting to put like your flag at the top of the mountain. Like you whatever it is, like there's more than the physical pain you want to get through. Like you want to get through this emotion. Like you're climbing. They show me you climbing up this mountain. Um, and there's a lot of things that are trying to pull you back. Like I feel like you're trying to pull yourself forward, and you kind of have a stick that is trying to, you're trying to hold on to your position and keep moving and moving and moving, and you keep visualizing yourself at the top planting this flag and like getting this victory. And so you're really really having a struggle with like not being pulled back into your past. Like there's a lot about your past that is traumatic or that has a lot of turmoil. And so the way they show it to me is like this has been a hard journey where you're pulling and pulling and pulling, and slowly but surely these weights or these people, like they show it as hands of people trying to pull you back, and you're slowly, 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 slowly moving forward. But that's all I get is that mountain, and that the pain is not in response to anything physical, but into internalizing. And that's how they give it to me. And that's all
Okay. Well, hopefully it helps Angela. And I think with that said, I think we are pretty much done. I don't think there's anybody else in the queue. So, and it is only wow, it's only 9:05. Woohoo! How did that happen? It's
we're at
only
2 hours and 47 minutes. Hey,
yeah, oh my goodness. Oh my goodness.
Alicia, are you still there pretending to write your paper and really just listening to us? She says she just likes to look at us and laugh. Gwyneth, are you still here? LMT, are you still here? Create Imbalance. Was JoJo here?
Yes, she was here.
Okay.
She was here earlier in. Mm.
Okay. So thank you all for coming in. You are always a joy. Your energy is always great. You're always so supportive. Terry T, like I always feel like at ease when he comes in, like, oh, he's gonna make us laugh. Hi, Gwyneth. So I always feel like, there's going to be like he brings the joy. All right. Lots of people are still here. You know what? Sherry Berry didn't come in today. How dare she not show up?
We have to read her for
And
Phil.
she told me she was gonna be here, but she may be working. But
Likely
she
Hillary.
said hopefully she would be here. Mm.
Yeah. That's why it was so quiet, I guess. She likes to stir it up.
Yes, blessings to everybody, and thank you all for a It was an easy breezy night, Don. We didn't have any trolls. We didn't have anybody like,
Yeah,
that took us out of character. It was a good night. I like it. I like
yeah,
that it was fun and it was, very
sure.
light.
Yeah. Oh my God. And we're under 3 hours. That's pretty amazing. That doesn't happen very often. So that's good. So with that said, I guess we are done. Everybody enjoy your weekend as it comes. Tomorrow morning, I'll be back on here with Miss Shauna, and we will be at it starting um, 7 a.m. our time, which is California time right now, because we didn't spring forward. And so whatever time that makes it for everybody else, I'll let you guys figure that out. And so,
I just wait for the alert. If you're not subscribed, then you won't get the alert. I just wait for the alert, and when it pops up, I just pop in. I can't keep up with the time zones. Just do what you're supposed to do, and just do what you're supposed to do. Just
there you go. And
subscribe.
that's a good reminder. Don't forget, if you're on YouTube, hit the subscribe button and the little icon bell beside it, and you will get updated notices every time we come online or anytime we post something. And don't forget the like button, because the more, again, the way that algorithm works is the more people hit the like button, the more the algorithm shares it with other people, and therefore they send it out there. And the messages we give you often are the messages that have a lot of information that other people could benefit from. So it's good to share it with them. What you gonna say, Angie? What's up? What's up? What's up? What's up?
Someone suggested that we do like a theme night, like on this night we do all this kind of reading or all this kind of reading. And then I thought, no, I like the variety of it because I was thinking like, oh, that might be a good night, like all career or all love. No, not
Oh,
all
no,
love.
no, no, no. I cannot do it all up.
And immediately when I thought all love, I thought, oh no, I like the mix up. Keep it mixed up. No.
Yeah, no, I would be
Again,
too.
keep liking, sharing, subscribing, letting people know, sending people
Yeah,
in. We
yeah,
love it. Don will be back live in the morning. Thank you, Keena, for
yeah,
manning all of the chats
yes.
the way that you do, because I struggled that week that both of you were gone. I would like to say it right now that neither of you can be gone at the same time. Like one of you can be gone, but both of you cannot be gone at the same time.
Miss Angie has spoken. Hey,
It
and
was
also one
hard.
more for anybody, for those of you out there who are curious or want to develop your psychic skills, develop your mediumship skills, those things. Angie and I have been beating this back and forth, and we are trying to find a night, and we're thinking Tuesday nights, right, Angie? I think we talked about that. Tuesday nights where we can come on live Tuesday nights
Zoom.
through Zoom, and then get together with everybody who wants to. No charge, none of those things that just come on in, but to join and start a group on Tuesday nights where everybody comes in and we learn different ways of practicing our psychic skills, our mediumship skills, or whatever, and we can that way we can break out into little groups online and so forth. And so if you guys are still interested in that, give us some feedback. Let us know if that's something you still want to do, because Angie and I really want to put it into play now. We want to make it happen because again, it's time for I don't know. There's such a renaissance of people wanting to do this kind of stuff. So
Creating
creating
balance says she was just wondering when we were going to do it. Also, there's another thing. With Meg, I wanted to do a chakra class. Would anybody be interested in doing like oh, she's saying put our emails up so they can email us. So take the question. And so I was thinking about doing a chakra class. Would anybody be interested in just like a very basic chakra understanding and just kind of what they are, how they exist? I was thinking about doing that with Meg. Also, probably through Zoom or something like that. And then also something with what is her name? Oh, Sherry Berry, on like herbs and mixing things together and making kind of the word that they're giving me is brews, but she knows a lot of healthy stuff that she can do with herbs and stuff. So would anybody be interested in any of those type things? Like, and it might be just like a 30 minutes here, an hour here, like something very short where we, just kind of, or whatever else you want to know, just tell us. Don and I, we're willing to be like, oh, okay, yes, let's do this. Listen to Keena talking about yes. Keena, what you gonna do? How you gonna participate? But yes, we are open to doing some other things. Don, didn't you even do a tarot reading class?
I do. I did one not so long ago, and I'm going to start. I'm going to be a new one will start very soon. Yep. Yep.
And then if you want to know anything about us, like if you go to Just Spiritually Speaking, that's our other YouTube channel, Facebook page, and IG is Just Spiritually Speaking, all one word. If you go to any of those, you can see our old videos, like interviews we did. If you want to be interviewed by us for whatever your um, ability is, let us know that too. But yeah, we're willing to do all of that stuff. Oh, the daily downloads. Oh, that SMT, has that started, Don?
It was supposed to start this week, and I was so buried that it will start next week. I've got to get my
I
crap
won't
together.
even say that I was looking for this week's readings. Like, oh, okay, well,
I know, I know, I know, I know. It has been super
I don't like
crazy.
to be a bother. I'm just saying. I was looking for them.
Yes, yes, yes. I get the hint. I get the hint, and they will be coming. The readings are coming. They're coming, and I'm getting back to it. It's just that this is the last 2 weeks have been. You will not know. You cannot know. It's been that bad. It's crazy. So, yes. Then daily downloads will be coming back. Yes, starting
Oh,
this
and
weekend.
Keena says she's working on getting Keena's Corner back up with the T-shirts and all the things that she does with her on Keena's Corner. So that's another site that you can go to and look at videos and things. We're everywhere. We're doing everything. You want it? Let us know. You might even see us do a hair tutorial.
Uh,
Oh, this weekend, Don, we're going to see The Color Purple at the Phoenix Theater.
oh, how nice is that? That's cool.
Yes,
Yes,
yes.
yes,
So
yes.
we're
Yes.
excited about. I saw it when they were in Chicago when
Mhm.
Michelle Williams was she was Suge Avery, Michelle Williams from Destiny's
Yeah,
Child. I didn't get to see it when Fantasia was there, but
yeah,
I went to Chicago and saw it when she was
yeah.
when Michelle Williams was on it, and so I'm oh yeah, Angel Eyes wants the shirt that says "I'm the daughter." Keena will work on that for Angel Eyes. Yes, I remember that. I never forget that. But yeah, we're going to see that this weekend, so I'm excited
That
about
should be fun. That should be nice. Absolutely.
that. And that's all
Absolutely.
I have thus far.
Super. Well, with that said, I guess we are out of here. Again, drop us emails and let us know about Tuesdays, and we'll create a list and we'll start getting that up there.
I
And
just heard Tuesdays with Maury. Isn't that what Oprah
yes,
used to do? Yes.
yes, yes,
Oprah
yes.
Connection. Always Oprah Connection. They never let me forget Oprah. Oprah Connection.
Exactly.
Tuesdays.
Yep.
Tuesdays with Don and Angie. We're here. We're
There you
here.
go. Yep. And we will help you develop your skills. So yes, and
Terry T, we definitely want you to be there because I know
yes,
you are going to be a load of laughs. And I just feel like you see things and you know things and you would just be a hoot and a great energy in the group. So Terry T, definitely join. Angel Eyes, Creating Balance, everybody. Like I feel like you all are such positive energies. We would love to see you all.
absolutely. So that said, I guess we're done, Miss Angie. I think it's time for us to call it a night. So
I'm
see
going
you
to have
later.
this. Look, it's been
Uh
waiting for me in the corner.
huh. There you
Look,
go.
no, this is the real glass that Keena gave me. See how they look different?
Hmm. Hmm. Whatever.
Don't judge
Whatever.
me.
I gotta get. I
All
gotta
right.
get my
Well, have a
tour.
good night, Don. And I will see you all in the morning.
All right, everybody. Have a good one. Take